trade-in value of your new iPhone up to $800 every 2 years for your next upgrade. Get iPhone 13 Pro on us right now and upgrade forever. Only at T-Mobile.
With Max Plan and on us, now via 30 monthly bill credits. For well-qualified buyers plus tax, contact us before canceling service to continue credits on current device or credit stop and balance on required finance agreement. And 2, fastest based on average overall 5G speeds according to Open Signal Awards and USA 5G User Experience Report, July 2021. See T-Mobile.com.
Calling all auto techs, detailers, painters, body shop, lot attendants, other auto specialists, and just awesome people everywhere. Carvana, the company that invented the new way to buy a car, is having a hiring event at our auto inspection center in Delanco. Grow on the go with one of the fastest growing companies in America. We have open roles for all levels of experience, even no experience. Openings include automotive techs, auto body and paint professionals, detailers, and inventory associates. With competitive pay, on-the-job training, company-paid certifications, and a signing bonus for qualified roles. Get a great job on day one with the opportunity for a Carvana career. You'll also get health insurance. Carvana pays 100% of the premium for its employees, and extra pay, and 4-day work weeks for second shift. Grow your career with stability. Come to Carvana's hiring event. You know, the one that's at our inspection center in Delanco, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., October 27th and 28th. Located at 600 Creek Road. Sign up at CarvanaJobsNJ.com. Carvana is an equal opportunity employer.
500,000 businesses connect using Zoom. A single platform for video, phone, chat, and conference rooms. Zoom enables real-time collaboration no matter where your teams are. Global enterprises trust the easy-to-use, reliable, and secure Zoom platform to power high-performance teams. Empower your workforce with Zoom. Save 15% on meetings, chat, and phone with a Zoom United bundle. Visit zoom.com/bundle. Zoom, how the world connects.
In college football, Goodyear knows a new season means new possibilities, where every Saturday is an opportunity on the road to greatness. No matter if you're out there playing your hardest or cheering the loudest from the sidelines, tailgating in the parking lot, or your favorite spot to watch the game, Goodyear knows passion is what drives us forward all the way to the playoffs. That's the road that moves us. Goodyear, more driven.
5G is here, but the big carriers want you to sign a pricey long-term contract to get in on the action. Well, no more, because Straight Talk Wireless has rolled out 5G coverage nationwide, with plans starting at just $35 a month with no contract. And get a Samsung Galaxy A32 5G for only $299. All on America's best networks. 5G coverage, 5G phones, less money. Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. 5G capable device required, actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like the world is throwing everything it has at you. And to succeed, you need someone to guide you through. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the tech advice to help you navigate whatever challenges you're up against and get you safely to where you want to be.
For advice on solutions like XPS 13 laptops powered by Intel Evo platform, call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL.
Exam 4 needs to be sanitized.
Mersana's MRI clinic isn't operating at max efficiency. She needs a new certified tech certifiably now.
Someone's waiting in room 2 for an ACL scan. Can you handle that?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. With Indeed Instant Match, we immediately show you quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed meet your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
The fall is a beautiful time of year for sports. The start of the football season, baseball playoffs, basketball, hockey just around the corner. With a safe return of live events, that means you can actually be there to see all the action with Vivid Seats. Whether it's in the upper deck or on the 50-yard line, Vivid Seats has you covered. And with Vivid Seats rewards, you can earn free tickets from your very first purchase. Just buy, collect stamps, and redeem. It's that easy. Just visit vividseats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
Philadelphia's hometown sportsbook. Bet Rivers is the official sports betting partner of the Philadelphia Flyers. All season long, make your hockey bets with a trusted local team at Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Get started today with a special offer. Use the code 250MATCH to get up to $250 in bonus money on your first deposit. Whether you watch the Flyers game at home or at the Bet Rivers Sportsbook at Rivers Casino Philadelphia, bet with a winner at BetRivers.com. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia. It's time now for Cuz Radio.
What up, Cuz? Deshaun Jackson gets a block. Are you kidding?
Talking with the Cuz.
Go Cuz. How you doing?
Stairs rips one into the night.
Stolen by the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Way rock the baby to sleep and slam dunk.
Look, Cuz, don't even try it, okay?
Now here's Anthony Gargano.
Why don't you get the hell out of here, Cuz?
Morning, everybody.
All right.
Dude, can I be real?
Sure. Good morning.
No, I'm always real, right? Like, so, but like, can I go off script here? Because here's what I usually do. I go a good morning and a happy Wednesday, and we lay out the show. And you know, I give an opening monologue to the show. That's how, and then you and I kibitz for like 5 minutes, and then, you know, that's usually our first segment, right? So, and then I don't even look at the board until the next segment when we like to open up the phone lines, right? Except this morning, I was just talking to Bobby C. I love Bob and John and everybody. So I was just talking to my man Bob, and we were talking about the Sixers and Simmons and all. So, and then I hear the music going, so I want to get on to talk about the show. And then I look down and I see the board, and I see Mitch from Phoenix, Ben Simmons. And listen, I love Mitch. He's a great caller, but he's a dog with a bone with Simmons, right? And I just go, oh, this is what today's going to be like? Is today, Judas, going to be that all day? Now, here's the deal. This freaking Ben Simmons, I've never seen anything like it, all right? Like, can I be honest with you? All I really want to talk about is football. Like, I really am interested. Tom Brady, it's Eagles in Tampa, right? Like, and not even from a bang the drum. That's tomorrow's show, right? Like game day. But I love football, right? You know, I love basketball, I love baseball, hockey, and I was watching the Kraken last night, right? But, you know, Brady coming to town and Eagles in Tampa, like that gets my geekdom going, right? Like, you know, Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, I get my geekdom going. But it's impossible to put aside this story of crazy Ben Simmons. I mean, so let me tell you what I hear, all right? And this is what's going around. So, first of all, Clutch and Rich Paul, they don't have any control over him, all right? So, it's apparently Ben, his brother, and they're doing their thing. And they've gone rogue from the agency. And they're the ones who show up in the middle of the night, basically, texting EB, I'm outside the facility, go get tested. Now, it's all about the money, all right? And I was told this several times today, this morning, and last night. It's all about the money. He wants to get paid. And in fact, two of the people that I spoke with said they would be shocked if he ever actually played for the Sixers again. So their read on the situation was it's just about the money. He thinks he shows up, he goes through his COVID testing, and you can read between the lines here, his extensive COVID testing. And part of it will be that he's limited to working out alone in the facility. So read between the lines there. That he'll just get paid. And it's not that simple. So he shows up yesterday. There's a 10-minute meeting with Daryl Morey, Elton Brand, Doc Rivers, Ben, and his brother. And from what I hear, he's very pouty, right? And nothing really gets resolved other than, later in the week, once you clear testing, what are your intentions? So we're going to find out his intentions. But apparently, he was all pouty, and I have, from everybody I speak with, I got my doubts as to whether or not he'll ever play here. In which case, this whole thing is just insane. It's insane. So he goes back to the house in Morristown, and he's got, security out front. As though, he's a mob boss. And somebody's looking to assassinate him. I mean, this whole thing's ridiculous. It's a farce. And I don't even know what he's trying to do. He wants out, which is clear enough. I just don't understand this. Why can't he just go play ball? Why is this whole thing such ridiculous drama? Why? There's no need for it. And from what I understand, we make a lot more out of the players. Joe and Tobias and everybody else. They don't care. The biggest issue with the rest of the team is they just don't feel like dealing with questions about them. But they don't really care. Look, you want the real deal? Joe and Ben were never friends. They never hung out together. They were never buddies. They were coworkers. And they had no relationship. None outside of basketball. Now, Joe tried to forge a relationship last year. I think Tobias tried to forge a relationship, but, that's not who Ben is. Ben is half an alien, right? He's a dude who is apparently, from what I gather, very tough getting next to. And so, the players don't even care. There's no, from what I was told, there's no, hey, Joe's waiting for him to go bite his face off. There's none of that. In fact, Joe doesn't even care. Oh, yeah, you're back? All right, whatever, dude. You're going to play or what? Their whole attitude is, all right, dude, are you playing? If you're playing, well, then let's get to work. If you're not playing, they go back to California and get out of my sight. And that's kind of where it is. And you can read between the lines when it comes to the vaccination piece of it and COVID testing. So, they're still wondering. Everybody's wondering, with shrugged shoulders. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Is he going to show up? Because here's the thing. The Sixers, here's what he wants, from what I gather. He wants to go in and get paid. It's all about the money. So if the Sixers said, we'll pay you, he'd stay in L.A. But the Sixers are going, well, why should we pay him? Either you come and play or you stay at home and don't get paid. You go one or the other. So I don't know what is in his mind, and he's thinking, well, I'll go in, get tested, and now I'll get a check. So there's a whole issue, and it surrounds the money. Meanwhile, I don't know what is going through this kid's head. I don't know what's going through this whole situation and all collectively what's behind him. But it's the most absurd thing ever. It is. And it's really disgraceful in many ways. If you want it out that badly, then you do the right thing. You come back and you play. All right? You play, and then everybody works on trying to get you out. But you got to play. You got to play well. You got to play well. I don't understand it. I don't understand his makeup, and I guess we'll never understand him because, I quite frankly, I don't think we can ever be in his position. Put it that way. I think it's so foreign to us that we could never, ever even understand what's in his head. Other than the obvious, which is absolute petulance, entitlement, and just flat out being a spoiled brat. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I can't even think about what's in his head. And quite frankly, I don't know how the Sixers keep their composure. Listen, you got to do what you got to do. You got to be businesslike, but it's impossible. It's impossible to keep your patience with this nonsense, and that's what it is. It's just nonsense. It's nonsense in every sense of the word, and it's not even. And Andrew, it's not even sane. Like, where do you get off thinking you're going to get money without playing? You're going to get paid without playing. Like, where do you think this is? Like, it's amazing. Like, you don't realize it. And look, I'm sure he's got a lot of people on the payroll. He's got a lot of heavy possessions. Right? I mean, I can tell you about the Morristown house left and right, about how the house went up for sale way over market value at over $5 million. How it was getting ready to be sold, and all of a sudden he showed up there with a team of security. I mean, this whole thing's insane. Seriously, this is disgusting, is what it is. And quite frankly, I'm completely irritated by it. I have never, ever, ever seen a team that has endured this sort of drama ever. In the history of the world, I'm sure there was a team of Romans back when they had the games at the Colosseum that had a lot of drama to it. Since it was life and death, I'm guessing there was some drama there. Maybe Maximus had his squad. There were some drama guys there. This thing's unbelievable, this team. Starting with Hinkie, then the whole process, right? And then the Nerlens and Okafor and Okafor's dad and Fultz and Simmons all along. I mean, and Colangelo. I mean, this is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, those 70s soap operas had nothing on the Sixers. John likes the soap operas. Had nothing on the Sixers. This it's absurd. What is going on with this franchise? And all they want to do is win. I feel bad for the people involved too, because what we're trying to do is win a title, man. Good morning, Tunis.
What's up, man? I hate this man. I'll use the word HATE. I can't stand this dude. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for him to just come in and just say, yeah, I'm here. Where's my money? Are you serious, man? This guy, it's something new every single day, and he's going to try to walk it back at some point, and it's no, dude, there's way too much out there already. You mentioned that the players, they just go, are you here or you're not? If I'm still Joel Embiid, I still feel a certain type of way. The second I see that guy, I would feel a certain type of way. He may say that now, when they actually haven't crossed paths, but the first time you look in his eyes, you probably go, dude, why are you saying all that stuff? I mean, this guy, it's an embarrassment at this point. It's an embarrassment to himself. He's doing this all to himself. Nobody knows why he's holding out.
No.
Nobody.
No.
The only thing I could possibly grab onto is the fact that Doc Rivers said, I don't know. And really, after the emotions of a Game 7 loss in which you passed up a dunk, didn't shoot 4 straight fourth quarters, you're going to take the I don't know from the coach who was wiping your rear end for a full season.
Yeah, dude. That ain't it. He wants out because he wants to be in California. Because Ben wants to be in Los Angeles.
Jeez.
Ben wants to be in L.A. That's it. That's it. He's no different than a 2-year-old that wants to play with your remote control or the keys. Listen, I've had 2-year-olds, and they'll scream. We used to call it when Anthony, we used to scream at the top of his lungs for, it was crazy. We call them tizzers. Tizzer. They were insane. Simmons is a 2-year-old.
Yes.
There is no reason. He tried he tried everything, every excuse in the book as to why he wanted out of this town and away from the Sixers. And none of them hold water. They got their friends in the media to float stories.
Oh, Wendy?
Right? They floated all the stories.
Dumas?
Right? They floated all the stories, which were untrue, false, floated them all. None of it worked out. And so he's there, and the only reason why he's showing up is for money. It's for a check. That's it. He wants to be on the West Coast because that's what he wants. There's no reason. There was no reason behind Anthony's tizzers other than he was 2 years old. So the reason why Ben wants to be in L.A. is because Ben wants to be in L.A. And far be it from anybody else, including a contract that
4 years
that would keep him here. Yeah, no, I mean, seriously, that's why this whole thing's a farce. And by the way, we've never seen this before. Like, we've seen spoiled athletes.
Yeah.
Right? We've seen holdouts, right? Greedy. We've seen, lots of greed. But this is, in the history of sport, the worst case ever.
And a lot of those
it's the worst
holdouts,
case ever. I can't believe that this dude is the worst. If you look up prima donna, right, spoiled athlete, that dude's picture is right there. He is the worst of the worst. He is all that's wrong. He embodies all that's wrong with greed and stardom and everything, excess. He's a product of excess.
Yeah, I mean, the dude's been shown nothing but support by the organization. And I get it. Were there fans that were out on Ben Simmons 2 years ago? Yeah, of course. But come on. 20,000 people in that building every single night were rooting like crazy for the dude. The videos of the guys, trying to help him with the free throw, supporting him during the playoffs, it didn't matter. So he definitely had his mind made up.
No, he was, listen, half the stuff I can't even say.
Right.
That's out there. I don't know if it's true or not. That's why I can't say it. But half the stuff that's out there, I mean, from what I gather, he didn't want to be here. He didn't want to. There was a point last year where he checked out.
So why shake the or sign the dotted line?
I don't know, dude. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money, and that's what it's all about, I guess. Yep. And he thinks he could just show up here and get paid, which is ridiculous.
And here's the shame of it. Here's the shame of the whole thing, is that we sit here Wednesday before the GOAT comes to town. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I asked you the question on the car. We speak every morning for a while, and I go, dude, am I missing the boat? Should I be taking Ant and Mossy to the game tomorrow night to see Brady? It'll be their only time to get a chance to see him up close in the stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, to see the GOAT, everything that's right about sports, right? Achievement.
Yeah.
Never got let money get in the way. Sure. I mean, everybody who's great gets paid. It's the same thing. While I'll never begrudge LeBron James anything, because LeBron James works his ass off. LeBron James
8 straight title appearances.
He's a winner of all winners, so he deserves everything he gets. You deserve it.
Yeah.
And listen, I divorced myself from the financial aspect of sport. It's just so out of whack. You can't even, you can't comprehend the numbers, right?
Like when we talked about Harden yesterday, $47 million player option next year.
Whatever. I mean, these are just numbers, man. After a while, it's just numbers on a page. It doesn't even on a screen. It doesn't even, you can't comprehend it. So I don't even look at that. I just look at the sports. Whole thing's disgusting. On a day when we should be talking about the Eagles with their slingshot going up against Tom Brady, we're held hostage again by the most petulant, selfish child in all of sports history, Ben Simmons. Ew. All right. Let's talk a little DraftKings, shall we? Another week of the NFL season means another shot to win big at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Listen, new customers, guess what? You can bet just $1 on any NFL game. You'll win $100 in free bets if either team scores a point. That's it. Now, the last 0-0 game in the NFL, 1943. It's no-brainer. DraftKings customers can get skin in the game with new same-game parlays. SGPs. I love it. Combine multiple bets from the same game for a bigger payout. The more legs you add, the more money you win. DraftKings, safe, secure, reliable. Best of all, you can deposit, withdraw your cash whenever you want. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code Fanatic. Bet just $1. $1. On any NFL game, you get $100 in free bets if either team scores a point. That's code Fanatic this week at DraftKings Sportsbook. Got to be 21 or older. New customers only. Restrictions apply in partnership with Meadows Racetrack and Casino. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
The latest with Simmons. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Safe Auto Insurance. Safe Auto Insurance offers low down payments and flexible payment options to help our customers stay on the road for less. Play it safe with Safe Auto. Call 1-800-SAFE-AUTO for your fast and free quote today. The saga continues. Ben Simmons arrives the other night, just before the Sixers preseason game against the Nets. Knocks on the door. Hey, Elton Brand, I'm outside. Elton lets him in. Yesterday, apparently, Simmons had a meeting with Elton Brand, Daryl Morey, Doc Rivers, and other members of the Sixers brass. Some reports say that they're trying to work out things for him to play moving forward. You just heard Anthony talk about it. It's all about the money. Eagles one day closer to their Thursday night matchup with the Buccaneers. That takes place tomorrow here at Lincoln Financial Field. This update is also brought to you by AutoZone. Get in the zone. Free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacing batteries that fit your needs. That's what makes AutoZone America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Keep it locked right here in the Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Are you in the market for a new car but are striking out at new car dealerships? Then take my advice and go to GraceAutoPA.com. I'm Devon Givens, and my guy Dan at Grace Auto has a great selection of premium, pre-owned BMWs, Audis, Jeeps, Mercedes, Cadillacs, F-150s, and more. Located on Lincoln Highway, just minutes from the Northeast and Trenton. And Grace Auto just partnered with KBB as an official KBB trade-in center. So Grace Auto can get you out of your current lease or car loan early or get instant cash, and you don't even have to buy a car. Just visit their website and fill out a simple form. If you are buying, then you know that Grace Auto stands behind every premium pre-owned car with a free 3-month powertrain warranty provided by Ally Premier Protection Plus, a free 24-month Ally prepaid maintenance plan. And as a Capital One preferred dealer, they make financing so easy. They will get you in a beautiful car regardless of your credit. Trust me, Grace Auto, your next premium pre-owned car. Visit GraceAutoPA.com. That's GraceAutoPA.com.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a broken traffic light. Stop and go is the name of my game. It's easy. You go, they go. Or was it they go, you go? And if you have the wrong car insurance, these repair costs could stop you in your tracks. So get Allstate's new low auto rate and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Not available in every state based on coverage and limits selected. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Bar and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Exam 4 needs to be sanitized.
Mersana's MRI clinic isn't operating at max efficiency. She needs a new certified tech, certifiably now.
Someone's waiting in room 2 for an ACL scan. Can you handle that?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. With Indeed Instant Match, we immediately show you quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed meet your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
What day is it?
It's a good day to save at Wawa. Get 15 cents off per gallon when you use the Wawa app to fuel up, now through October. Just pull in and pull up the app, enter your pump number, and pay. You're ready to start fueling and start saving.
We're going to Wawa right now. Oh, and don't forget your phone.
So tap the app and save 15 cents off per gallon at Wawa. Available now through October.
You're still talking? Let's go.
Gotta have a Wawa. Before your morning gives you this.
Ready for that 7:30 meeting?
Give your morning the morning it deserves at Wawa. From savory sizzlies to fresh baked goods to handcrafted coffee or espresso beverages, Wawa has the combination of things to make your morning go smoothly, no matter what combination of things your morning throws at you. Maple Harvest handcrafted beverages are back. Or try the new Ice Spice Caramel Oat Milk Latte. Good mornings start at Wawa.
Hey, it's Mike Missinelli here for Landis Block and Concrete. There is nothing like having a beautiful backyard. Think of many things you can do with it. You can sit outside on a nice little patio, have a nice glass of wine, have a few friends over to cook on your Landis Block outdoor kitchen. Turn your backyard into a personal paradise with Landis Block. They're the resource center for all outdoor living. All you need is imagination, space, and a budget. Check out the photo gallery at landisbc.com. That's landisbc.com for Landis Block, jaw-dropping outdoor paradises.
Hey, Philly, football season has finally kicked off, and that means PropSwap has the best odds in the country on futures, props, and parlays. Now is the best time to get involved while the odds are high. Who will win the MVP? Who will win the championship? These odds are America's best, only found on PropSwap. Don't miss out on a money-making opportunity by heading to PropSwap.com or downloading the free PropSwap app. Last year, 2 different PropSwappers made $100,000 just buying and selling tickets on PropSwap. So join in on the fun today and start PropSwapping your sports bets. Go to PropSwap.com and start making money right away on your futures bets.
I'm Serena Williams. You watch me live on TV.
And I'm the girl from that alien movie you watch on demand. Our worlds have been brought together thanks to DirecTV Stream.
Why are you whispering?
Because the alien will hear us.
Maybe let the alien know you can get DirecTV Stream with no annual contract.
He seems pretty excited by that, actually.
Introducing DirecTV Stream, the best of live TV and on demand with no annual contract. Get your TV together at DirecTV.com.
Requires high-speed internet, incompatible device. Content varies by package and location. Restrictions apply.
For the ones going above and beyond. For the ones reaching out, helping out, and lending a hand. For the ones people count on. You can count on Grainger. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. Backed by 24/7 customer support and specialists to help with hard-to-find products. Because you've got everyone's back. We've got yours. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Meet Brian Bridges. He's the owner of a tattoo shop in Philadelphia. Although Brian is used to getting email requests for tattoos, he was surprised when he saw one from a well-known celebrity in Los Angeles. So he turned to his American Express Business Platinum Card, which lets him earn 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked through AmexTravel.com. Talk about the sweet life. Built for business by American Express. This story features a fictional character from a fictional business. Terms apply. Learn more at AmericanExpress.com/businessplatinum. Don't do business without it.
What's up, guys? It's Andrew. Week 6 is here. FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge wants you to get the most out of every play. That's why they're giving everyone a $10 risk-free bet every week. Thursday night, well, it's a perfect opportunity to give it a try. All you have to do is bet a same-game parlay with 3 legs or more, and if your bet doesn't win, FanDuel will pay you back up to $10. So for just the hell of it, I decided to go on my FanDuel app and plug in a same-game parlay to see what I can figure out. And you know what? Jalen Hurts has been rushing it into the end zone, seems like every other week. So Hurts anytime touchdown score. With Goddard possibly not playing, what about a Zach Ertz anytime touchdown scorer? And if you feel like the Birds can cover, you take Birds +7. Those $10 right there would score you $111. It's that easy. Lock in your bet today and get up to $10 back if your bet doesn't win. New to FanDuel Sportsbook, just sign up with the promo code Fanatic to also receive 30-1 odds on Thursday night's matchup. Win $150 on just a $5 bet. And you know me, I can never bet against my squad. It's $5. Try to win $150 with our squad, the Birds. That's promo code Fanatic. Must be 21 plus and present in PA. Refund issues, non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Max refund $10. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Same game parlay available for multiple sports in all states on mobile and web. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
10 o'clock hour brought to you by Window Nation. Take advantage of Window Nation's 50% off sale on all style windows. Plus, make no down payment with no payments and no interest for 12 full months. Call 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com.
Hello. Hello.
How's everyone doing?
10:30. What's up, baby?
I'm going to knock Bob out.
Why?
No reason.
I love Bob. I was just rapping with Bob.
You're rapping?
Just talking to Bob. You're rapping. So corny. Straight up corn, cuss.
You guys are rappers. I didn't know that.
Straight up. Otherwise, you live in the cornfield. My God. That's so bad.
Children of the corn, man.
Uncool, man. Just uncool.
I wear two straps.
Come on, Holmes. Anyway, couple things. One, great sports night yesterday.
Yeah, man.
Dude, the ESPN, the drop was awesome.
That's great.
They do hockey well, cuz.
Yeah, I can't wait
I
to
was
see.
all crack in Vegas last night. I was like a crackhead watching Vegas and Seattle last night.
That was a good game, too. 4-3.
I watched Dodgers, Giants.
Whew. One more, L.A., please.
I know,
please,
dude.
please, because I can't see Gabe versus the Braves.
No.
For the life of me.
No.
I hate the Dodgers, all right? But for the life of me, I need
the Dodgers
them
are the greater
to
good.
win.
Dodgers are the greater good.
I can't go Braves versus Gabes. I can't do it.
You know what? He made a good move last night, though. He was trying desperately. DeScalfani had nothing last night, right? And so it's 2 outs, and Corey Seager's up, and he's deathly afraid of Gabe. Fears Corey Seager.
Yes, he probably should. Yeah.
And I forget who's the lead announcer. This dude is the greatest. Who was the lead announcer of that game last night?
What were they on? TNT?
TBS.
Isn't that Brian Anderson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, he's
awesome. I love him.
That guy's a great announcer. I think he's the best.
He's the one that did the J-roll walk-off double when Ruiz scored from first base.
How come he gets no love?
It's a good question.
He's awesome. Anyway, he was talking about how Gabe built his lineups around Seager, his pitching rotation around Seager. And it was a great move. So anyway, he pulls them with 2 outs in the third inning. So, he gives him no rope. He pulls them and actually thought it was a good move. And he got the out. He went to Alvarez, lefty on a lefty. But that's what he's going. He's going lefty-lefty bullpen in the third inning, Tunis. And he was right to do that. Like, in the playoffs, I don't mind you over Tinker.
Yeah, in the playoffs, not game 12 of the regular season.
Right.
Which he did here.
Exactly.
Line drive, right center field, base hit, 1 run scores. Ruiz around third. They're going to wave him. Here's the throw to the plate. It's not in time, and the Phillies win it in the ninth.
Yeah, he's really good.
That's not the guy.
That's not?
Nope.
Who was that?
No idea.
I thought that was Brian Anderson.
No.
No?
Not him. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I'm not sure. I think you're right. It is Brian Anderson, but that's not him. He did the game last night. Get a highlight from last night's game. And play a highlight from last night's game from the broadcast. That dude's actually strong. He does a great game. Anyway, Braves, and I'll be honest with you. I mean, Atlanta, I don't hate that Braves team. I hate them in general, but this Braves team, I don't really hate them. Would you be upset if the Braves made the World Series?
Absolutely. I can't. For the life of me, dude, it's been 10 freaking years since the Phillies made the playoffs. I can't see the Braves go to the World Series.
I know.
Like,
but
listen,
I'm thinking, if they go to the World Series,
Freddie Freeman is one of my favorite players.
I don't hate them. I'll be honest with you. I don't hate him. I like Morton.
Yeah, no, like
I don't hate that team,
but I don't care. I look at the logo and I go, "Get the hell out of here!" The World Series.
I don't know why I don't hate them, and I hate them more. At one point, I hated Atlanta more than the Mets. Not anymore.
Like the Mets have hateable guys this year. Edwin Diaz somebody hits a pop
Dude,
up.
it
goes. It's a home run. He's pointing up.
I hate them. I do it. Like literally, they've moved up to Celtics level for me, almost to Celtics.
They
level.
Practiced celebrating, winning the World Series
I hate
in
them.
spring training.
I know they're just stone creepos. I agree. But this Braves team, I don't know. I can't hate. I can't muster up a good hate. Like I don't know. I found myself wanting them to beat Milwaukee.
Giants, of course, won the division by 1 game.
It's John Miller.
The Dodgers. They lead the
they cut back and forth.
This isn't John Miller. This is the other dude who was on ESPN.
On the first base, an easy ground ball to Seager.
He's good. He does the Dodgers. This is the Dodgers.
Right, they cut in and out.
Anthony DeSclafani, the 31-year-old right-hander for the Giants. He was 13-7 with a 3.17 ERA over 31 starts.
Now here's Trey Turner.
No.
And now Turner.
Oh, they cut in and out.
No, that's not.
Thanks a lot, MLB.
No.
Do something right for once.
Those were two local guys. Those are the local guys. The LA guy was on ESPN.
And the Dodgers strike first.
Yes.
That's Brian Anderson.
Yes.
Then who was it?
I don't know who you got for the J-roll, but that wasn't Brian Anderson. Yeah, that wasn't him.
So a man Mike Murgett checks in. He says Brian Anderson called Doc's no-hitter in 2010.
Yes. I think he's right.
Chip Carey? Oh, isn't he the Braves guy?
Yes, Chip Carey was the Braves guy.
Okay, so thank you, Rich.
Yeah.
That was the one for the J-roll.
And then they have the other one. Yes. Yeah, Brian Anderson's good.
No, he
does
good.
NBA, too.
Does he?
Yeah. He's great.
Yeah, he should get more love.
He does the NBA, too. He's bad. Listen, I like Kevin Harlan, too, but Brian Anderson's every bit as good as Kevin Harlan.
I don't know, I'm a Harlan man.
I know you are. I like him, too. Listen, I think he's great, too, but I think Brian Anderson is strong. I don't know why he doesn't do NFL.
It's good. Well, he's busy doing playoff baseball, I guess.
Yeah, but all these horrible. Like I watch every game. Like I got a sickness, right?
Yes.
So, and I pay attention to this stuff. The play-by-play guys, horrible. Thank God for Joe Buck and Nance. That's it.
I thought the guy that did the Birds game last week actually wasn't bad.
Oh, I didn't
you
like him.
You thought he was bad?
Yeah.
As a last-minute fill-in, I thought he was pretty good.
I don't like him. I mean, I haven't liked any of it. I don't like any of the play-by-play guys. I mean, really, I don't think they're any good.
You're out on Iron Eagle?
Yeah, listen, he does all right. He's just too New York for me. Like, after the number one teams, there's no one I like.
I'm a Burkhart, man.
Yes. All right, yeah, I like Kevin Burkhart.
Who was supposed to do last week, but I don't know what happened.
I like Kevin Burkhart. I agree. I like him. Other than that, who else you got? Other than the big guys.
Right. I'm trying to think. Who's the backup team? Well, Eagles team 2, I think, for CBS, right? Like, I like Harlan, but he does radio more than he does TV.
Yeah, he's a little too wordy for TV, too.
Well, exactly. That's why he is kind of perfect.
He's a great radio guy.
For radio.
Yeah.
Let me see. Broadcast teams.
All right, well, you do that.
All right.
Let's go up the phone lines because I know, listen, I've played stall long enough. We got to talk about this.
You're not a Spiro Ditas fan with Jay Feely?
No.
Jay Feely is the most unnecessary aspect in football.
Yeah.
Because he's either a color analyst, which he's not good at, or he's the field goal kicking analyst.
You know what's funny? You know who people hate, and I love him, and they hate him, is Gus.
Oh. We were talking with John Kincaid a few weeks ago.
I don't know why everybody hates Gus.
He can't stand him.
I love Gus.
Me too. He makes it so much more entertaining.
But Gus did the Penn State-Iowa game?
Yes.
And it was awesome.
Like, he sounds like his heart might burst at any moment in a game.
I love the guy. Now, Gus should be doing NFL. Gus did NFL.
He did this year. He did the Arizona. Remember, what was the game? Cardinals and who? where they both score like 40
I'm listening to
points.
these other Fox dudes. Gus should be, Gus. I love Gus.
Yeah, Gus is low on the list. He does it with Aqib Talib.
I love the Gus is the best. He's great in college too.
I'll be honest. We have been lucky so far with the broadcasters.
Oh, it's no good. He gets you fired up, man.
We've been lucky so far.
Here is Kirk Ferentz. That Penn State Iowa game. He's great. I mean, Gus is underrated. That's why you can't hate Joe Buck.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You can't. If you watch football regularly, you can't. He's too good to hate. All right, let's get it started. Here he is. He wants to talk about his man.
He hates Joe Buck.
Who, Mitch?
For sure. You think so? It's a lock.
Really?
Yes.
Let's ask him. Mitch, hey.
See, I don't use the word hate. I used to
you
hear,
get it.
Huh?
You understand what we're talking about. It's not hate.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Sports hate. Come on.
Yeah, I get it. Now, if you don't want to talk about Ben, I'm fine with that.
I know. I was just joking around because you were the first one on the line. I just looked down. I go, there he is. He's talking about Ben again. Oh, and I'm so irritated by Ben. You know what I mean? This whole situation is driving me insane, Mitch.
Yeah, but every point you made was a very thought out point. Everything you said made clarity to the situation. The only thing that I didn't hear, and I'm going to put it in because I didn't hear it, if you Google the two words sociopath, and then there's a word that comes before sociopath. It's people that constantly look at themselves in the mirror. What is that word? Well, if you Google that...
Well, if you're a narcissist, yes.
Right. He is exactly what that definition implies. And what it says is, which is even more pertinent, they never get better. They stay the same, and there's no cure for that type of individual. And that's Ben Simmons to a T.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I think he's certainly a narcissist. And he does look at people. It's funny, having been around him, he's see Embiid, right? Embiid is got a great personality, right? Listen, is he a dude who is a megastar in the NBA and all? Yeah, but he also has he relates to people. He understands people. Simmons is detached like that, emotionally detached. He's the type of dude that looks through you. You ever meet someone that you encounter a stranger, and for some reason they are forced to speak to you, and they don't even look at you, you're just you're just a prop.
Absolutely, everybody knows an individual like that. But I got a juicy story for you when it comes to Ben. My niece in Philadelphia is a reservationist front desk at a major hotel. He came into the hotel the night that he arrived in Philadelphia. He had a reservation under a fictitious name. Well, my niece, being young and whatever, she's looking up at a 6'10" guy, and she had a feeling that he was coming in, and she said to him, "You're Ben Simmons, right?" And he looked at her straight in the face and said, "No." And she didn't say another word because she could tell where that was going. The reservation wasn't under.
Yeah. Well, they do that. All those guys, they all have aliases under when they check in on the road. They have an alias.
Yeah, I've heard that before. When the Eagles used to come into Phoenix, when my son was a young boy, they used to stay at a Hilton over here in Mesa, Arizona. I used to take them over there all the time because we would wait for the bus to come in. And then once they unloaded the bus, they used to hang out in the lobby. They don't do that anymore.
Nah, it's a shame. It's a different world. Yeah, it used to be where, I mean, again, as recent as early 2000s, guys would congregate in the lobby, you could see them, the whole thing. And now it's all back door. I traveled with them last year and the year before. and you go in underground, back doors. Nobody sees you. That's kind of how it is. Right. Mitch, great stuff, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
What was your alias?
Anthony Gargano. No alias.
Joel Embiid.
No, but so it's cool because you have a room sheet with all the names in your party.
Okay.
Right? It includes everybody, right? So I'm there. I'm traveling with them. I got a room sheet. I have it saved somewhere. And it's like Travis Bickle. Right? Like,
awesome.
Like all the names. I should read the names to you one day.
And then Anthony Gargano.
Yeah. And Mark Zumoff. You know what I mean? Like, it's all, all the players are the ones to go by alias. Listen, I don't blame them. I mean, the last thing you want is to be bothered in your hotel room by people. And that does happen. So I don't begrudge him to go alias.
You don't want the bad pizza delivered before a playoff game?
I mean, I get it. Like, I get that piece of it.
And call it the flu game.
Now, do I think security at your house is overdone? Yeah, I do. I think it's silly. Like, to have guards stationed
is it like posts now with guys with the big flashlights? Like you see at a prison?
Listen, it's like The Godfather on the grounds. I'm serious. I mean, come on, dude. Stop being so pretentious.
Well, like a squirrel walks onto the lawn and... Oh, somebody's here! Somebody's here!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! It's a squirrel! Come on, dude. You're not the president.
Yeah, come on now.
Listen, this
guy's a loser. I'm sorry. I can't hold it anymore. This dude's a fraud. Okay, he's a loser.
This is why I love Jalen Hurts, right?
Yes.
Right? So, forget the fact that how you think of him a quarterback. This as a dude, right? Now, do you think Jalen Hurts has security at his $5 million? Well, it's not worth $5 million. $3.5 million house.
Probably not.
No. Do you think he's probably pulls up? He's probably spoken to his neighbors. I don't know where he lives. He lives in the city or in New Jersey or whatever. But that Jalen Hurts has talked to his neighbor. I don't care if it's the next door, the apartment next door, or the house next door. That Jalen Hurts has spoken to his neighbor, and
he would help the sweet old lady with the groceries.
Right.
I could see Jalen doing that.
Like he just gets in the car, drives himself to practice every day.
Ben would see the old lady drop the groceries, and he'd turn his head.
Yes.
He'd walk away.
No, but Mitch is right. When it comes to, I think, he's emotionally detached. Like he's not a guy you're not striking up a conversation. Like Embiid, you have a conversation where you laugh, you break balls. He's he's got a great personality, but he's normal. For being a megastar, Joel Embiid's a normal, down to earth dude.
Walking around Margate.
The other guy, and perfect example. He's like, I'll go to Margate. Next thing you know, there's 7 million people there. And he's like, I can't even stay. What did he say? He said he stayed 7 hours.
7 hours.
Right? And he's like, turn and go back.
Yeah, because you see a 7'2" giant walking down the boardwalk.
And all of a sudden, everybody flocks to you.
He's playing mini putt.
But Simmons is he gives you that look like first of all, you don't exist in his world. Which is fine. I don't exist in his world, right? Or we don't exist in his world. That's just the fact. Which is cool. I don't need to be in that world. I got my own world. But that's the kind of dude he is. He don't cross worlds. You know what I mean?
He sounds like a real gem, this Ben Simmons.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's
a J.O.
A stone. Actually.
Creep.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a creepo.
Screw you, creepo.
Yeah. No good. All right. It's sad, man. It's so sad. I can't believe it.
Because it shouldn't be like this.
No.
But of course it is in Philly.
And of course, then the other guy's going to turn back into Josh Allen.
Bad things happen in Philadelphia. Bad things.
Oh, please. All right. I would tell you we have an open line, but we don't. So don't even worry about it. And I know what everybody wants to talk about. It ain't Brady.
Phillies?
It's not Brady.
Flyers starting tomorrow or Friday.
Did you watch any Kraken last night?
I watched a little bit, but
I
was more so baseball.
How about the Penguins come out and they wipe out the Lightning?
Yeah, I was more locked in on the baseball.
I had both going. I was clicking. Mossy, he was watching it. We were watching Dodgers, and then we clicked around. I had him up till about 10:15 last night.
I watched a couple more episodes of the Squid Game yesterday.
Oh, dude. Was it outrageous?
The most recent one is tough.
Oh my God, I can't wait to go back.
This director's a genius, or the writer, whatever.
Yeah, it's the writer.
Oh
man, give respect.
Sorry, to her. The final episode I just watched. I'm like, oh damn.
You watched the final one?
Oh, the recent one I just watched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Man, it's tough.
All right, I'm two in. It's a great show. Great show. All right, let's talk about Parks Casino and Sportsbook. Yes, your 4-for-4 casino and sportsbook of choice, Ben Salem, Street Road. Here's the deal. This is an awesome offer. And it's not just for new customers only, because you hear that all the time, right? This is for everybody. New customers, existing customers. And you should have the Parks Casino and Sportsbook app on your phone. You click on the special bet. Yeah. Special bet. And you could bet the Eagles tomorrow night. You ready? And you go, oh, man, I don't know if I can bet the Eagles. Yes, you can. Plus 50. They're not losing by 50. No, they're not losing by 50. You get the Birds plus 50. And you get them at plus 120 odds. So that means you could bet a maximum of $50. You could make $60 tomorrow night. $60 by downloading that Park Sportsbook app to your phone. Do it now. Collect your free 60. They're going to cover the 50. Don't worry about it. Parks Casino and Sportsbook. Go to parkscasino.com/PA. Download it. Use the promo code Fanatic. You got to be in PA. You got to be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
The latest with Simmons. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Bradford White Water Heaters. You may not always need a new water heater, but when you do, choose Bradford White. Ben Simmons has arrived to the city of Philadelphia, and yesterday he had a meeting with Sixers brass, Doc Rivers, Daryl Morey, Elton Brand and company. And, well, some reports say that they're going to try to make things good so he can play. I don't know. There's other reports, like my man Anthony talking about it. It is all about the money. And that's kind of what I think it is, too. It's ridiculous going on right now. Eagles getting set for the Thursday night matchup tomorrow when they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Can't wait. This update's also brought to you by Boston Architectural College. Ready to transfer? The Boston Architectural College offers excellence in design education. Attend a BAC virtual open house October 20th. Visit the-bac.edu. Keep it locked right here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Men, it's summertime. And if you're like many men today, you have been cooped up, maybe put on a few pounds, and probably haven't been getting the exercise you need. But if you're feeling sluggish and just don't have that youthful energy anymore, you very well may have low testosterone. Low T causes many issues: reduced libido, low energy, bad sleep patterns, problems with muscle gain, and more. If this is you, it's probably time to get treated for low T. This is Dr. Avidan Appel from Iron Mountain Men's Health. At Iron Mountain Men's Health, we treat men every day for low T. We see them put on muscle, add to their energy, improve their sex lives, get better sleep, and just feel better. You will see positive results in just a few weeks. So make your appointment today with me, Dr. Avidan Appel, and see if testosterone therapy can change your life. Visit us online at ironmountainmenshealth.com. That's ironmountainmenshealth.com. Iron Mountain Men's Health, the leader in men's sexual health.
Hey, it's John Kincaid for Window Nation. A lot of things change this time of year.
The leaves change. The temperatures change. Your clothing changes. But the one thing that stays constant is the quality windows, installation, and customer service that you get from Window Nation. Plus their amazing fall offer. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free, plus pay nothing for 2 full years. They're never going to cut corners when it comes to quality and transparency from start to finish. Window Nation's expert installers use superior products and cutting-edge techniques to improve and enhance your home. Fall's upon us, which means winter, it's not far behind. Don't get left in the cold. Get 2 windows free with every 2 purchased, plus no down payment, no monthly payment, and no interest payments for 2 years. The time to make the change is now. Call Window Nation, 866-90Nation, or visit windownation.com. Buy 2, get 2 free, make no payments for 24 months. 866-90Nation, or online at windownation.com. Window Nation, the perfect fit.
Another week of the NFL season, and that means another shot to win big at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. How about this? New customers can bet just $1 on any NFL game and win $100 in free bets if either team scores a point. You know that's going to happen. How does it not happen in professional sports? Period. The last 0-0 tie in the NFL was in 1943. So this is a no-brainer, right? Absolutely. And DraftKings customers can also get skin in the game with new same-game parlays. How do you get involved? I'll tell you. Combine multiple bets for the same game for a bigger payout. I've done this multiple times. I've won some. I've lost some. You move on, and you do it again because it's a fun feature as part of the DraftKings Sportsbook app. The more legs you add, the more money you can win, the more opportunity. It's a fun thing to get involved with. Tell your friends, tell your families. DraftKings also is safe, secure, and reliable. Best of all, you can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code FANATIC. Bet just $1 on any NFL game and win $100 in free bets if either team scores a point. That's code FANATIC this week at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older. Pennsylvania only. New customers only. Restrictions apply in partnership with Meadows Racetrack and Casino. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Why has the Ford F-Series been the best-selling truck for 44 straight years? Because year after year, F-150 continues to be tough to its core. From its military-grade aluminum alloy body to its high-strength steel frame, F-150 is one tough truck. And with its towing and payload capacity and its class-exclusive Pro-Power onboard generator, F-150 is up for any job. Check it out at buyfordnow.com and get to your local Ford store. Best-selling claim based on 1977 to 2020 calendar year total sales.
So, what are you sipping? Whether it's our freshly ground coffee to wake you up or an icy Polar Pop cup or Froster to keep you going, our new Sip and Save drink subscription at Circle K will keep you refreshed every day. Join Circle K's Sip and Save and grab any size drink every day for just $5.99 a month. Yeah. Start sipping and saving today. Just sign up with your mobile number when you check out at Circle K. Limited time offer at participating locations.
In business, days don't just come and go. Every day counts. Whatever your day brings, with Comcast Business, you'll have the solutions you need to make the most of it. Like the power of the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses, the freedom to control your network from anywhere, and advanced cybersecurity to help protect every device on it. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary. Call for details.
1-800-SAFE-AUTO. Pick up the phone. The call is free.
Right now, you're too busy driving around Pennsylvania to talk about insurance. We get it, which is why Safe Auto is available 24/7 to help you save on car insurance whenever you're free. Safe Auto offers state minimum car insurance, flexible payment options, and down payments as low as $21. So you can hit the road for less. Get a quote in under 3 minutes at safeauto.com or call 1-800-SAFE-AUTO.
Play it safe, Safe Auto.
Tunis, let's talk some Corporalese tomato pie, Tunis. Don't we love a little Corporalese tomato pie? Talk about good football food for tomorrow night. Check out the Corporalese. Corporalese. Tomorrow night, football food. We got a game. We get some tomato pie since 1924. The Corporalese family's been sharing their favorite foods and flavors with their favorite Philadelphians. So hand-carved deli meats and cheeses, freshly baked breads, rolls, cookies, pies, strombolis, and, of course, the world-famous Corporalese tomato pie. Corporalese Bakery and Deli, 4 locations, Norristown, Limerick, Douglasville, and Audubon, where 4 generations of pride go into everything they make, including hoagie and party trays for the game. All the stuff. Check it out, man. It's the best. It's the Corporalese Bakery. Take yourself back to a better time at Corporalese Bakery and Deli, where nostalgia isn't just a word. It's an ingredient. Learn more at corporalesebakery.com.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
All right, 11 a.m. across the Delaware Valley. I got one Eagles question. You're going to hear from Nick Sirianni a little bit. He spoke this morning, so you're going to hear from him. I was talking to Bob and John during the crossover, and Johnny was like, we were talking about Sirianni and the play calling. And obviously, listen, I mean, I agree with everybody that says, you run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Yeah, I get it, you know. But when we're talking about the RPOs, one of the reasons why you're going to run a lot more RPOs with Jalen is he sells the run really well because it really is 3 options in a sense. It's more of a read option in a lot of ways because he can throw it, he can run it, or he can pitch it to Sanders, right? Like there's a lot what he can do with the football. Sometimes he's got to give the ball up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like part of it, there was a couple times where he pulled it back where I thought he should have gave him the ball.
Yeah. Well, so that's my...
And I'm not saying that's limiting. That doesn't take Sirianni off the hook by any stretch, but my only point is you want to run RPOs with Jalen. It's more of a college offense anyway with Jalen.
Right, but my one thing is maybe trying to simplify it a little bit more, and what I'm saying is...
Simplify it. That's not... Jalen ran it all through college.
Right, but I'm just saying...
It's the Oklahoma offense.
But it's also for the offensive line, which is when you're seeing the illegal man downfield penalties coming, a couple more design runs, or just a quick slant route, like a design slant route to Devontae Smith. You see him, he wins off the line of scrimmage every single time, Devontae Smith, right? So, just a couple quick, just to get a rhythm going, especially early in the game.
I have no problem with that. My only point, though, is that it's not complicated.
No.
I mean, the Eagles... Here's the Eagles, and it comes from defensive coordinators, all right? It's not hard to figure it out. They run a college offense. They're running an Oklahoma spread offense.
Right. I guess my thing is getting into the rhythm, especially when you've been stalled, like last week.
Kingsbury did the same thing in Arizona, but, the difference is Murray's got a cannon of an arm.
Yeah, he's got a great arm.
And they got, big receivers, and they run 11, and... I think that's why I think Nick would like to be Arizona.
Oh, I'm sure.
I know we talk about the Colts, but the Colts run it more. I think he wants to be Arizona.
Yeah, they got 3 backs.
Yeah,
that can all run, and you're barely using Miles Sanders.
I think if you ask Nick who he wants to model his offense after, I think Sirianni would tell you Kingsbury.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true. Yeah, that'd be nice. Hopefully, you can develop that. You do have some nice receivers here.
I like their receivers.
Yeah, me too.
I even like Rager in the slot. I know he had a big game the other day.
I had a caller yesterday when you had to head out yesterday. There was a guy that called in and said, they better use one of those first-round picks next year on a legit playmaker at receiver.
What?
And that was my reaction, huh? I was like, well, no, I'd rather linebacker, finally draft a linebacker.
A receiver?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think he said...
They have 3 of them.
I know. And he agreed after I sort of laid it out. But that was his initial reaction was, man, I see some of these teams, they have multiple weapons. I was like, the Eagles' weapons actually aren't bad.
No.
Like, Rager's a bit of a mess, but you're not going to draft first-round receiver just for the slot. You know what I mean?
He was a first-round pick. You can't give up on him.
No, you can't. Exactly. And he's not J.J. Arcega-Whiteside.
No, exactly. You can make Rager work. I mean, again, I've already given up the Jefferson thing, so obviously we know the deal. That was a mistake. All right, I can't relive it anymore. right? So he's on the team. You got a legitimate star in Devontae Smith. I mean, Devontae Smith is Diggs. He's Ridley. He's like that kind of guy. So he's a star.
Yeah.
He's open every play. He basically is open every play, I'm telling you.
Well, that's why I say run and take one RPO out and just run a design hot route.
That's the limitations. That's the limitations with Jalen is that, he's got to be able to hit Devontae down the field a little bit more. And I'm not talking bombs. So, but the point is that their receivers are fine.
Yeah.
Are good. I think they're as good as they've been in a long time.
Yeah, if you were to go your rankings of what you would attack, let's say the Wentz thing works out. They have to obviously play a little bit better. So let's say you get the 15th pick and then 2 top 10, yours and the Dolphins pick. Corner, linebacker, not in that order, but corner, linebacker, and probably somebody on the defensive line.
You need an end.
Yeah.
You need an end.
You need a legit end so
you
that
need a corner.
Cox and Hargrave do their thing.
You need an end, you need a corner, you need a safety, you need a linebacker. Those are the 4 things of need.
Yeah.
And, you also will probably investigate quarterbacks. I mean, you have to think about it.
Right. Oh, yeah, of course.
But if you're asking me exactly what they need, they need a playmaking end.
Yes,
a big-time end. You need to start off the edge.
Yeah, like Sweat's good, but he's not game-changing,
no, you need
game plan against guy.
You need a monster off the edge.
Yeah, so when
Hargrave
Hargrave
need a monster
and Cox get as
linebacker,
much attention.
You need a monster safety, and you need another corner to go with Slay. Big play Slay. Now, here's the problem with how you're going to play Tampa. So you got Slay, and you had success in man coverage, right?
Yep.
Well, who are you going to put him on?
Well, exactly. You got Mike Evans, you got Antonio Brown.
Well, you got Godwin.
And you got Godwin, yes.
Brown's out of the slot.
Yeah, so good luck, Avante.
So you're gonna go either Godwin or Evans, and you're probably going to go Evans because who's your big when it comes to the big receiver,
big body, yeah.
You need Slay,
and then Steven Nelson. You go, all right.
You got to take Godwin.
Good luck. You give him some safety help.
And here's the other issue, and you said it earlier, which Antonio Brown's going to be a problem tomorrow night.
Yeah, he could really hurt the Eagles. Avonte Maddox has actually been okay because he's back at he's a slot corner.
I agree.
And he's actually, remember he made the big play.
I agree, but
the throw was kind of poor by Darnold, but
right.
he recovered, made
but here's
the big play.
problem, like you got a big time player now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just sound like fake football.
Big time player now.
I know.
He's not the franchise quarterback now.
That was Herm.
Yep, Herm.
Herm's the best.
I got it somewhere.
Yeah. Baldy. You remember I used to do the whole thing with the now. Because what's funny? They all say that. All the football guys, the real football guys.
Franchise quarterback or not?
All the real football guys say that.
He's not the franchise quarterback now.
I catch Spags doing that a lot too. Even Matt does. Yeah. Sean McDermott. They also do the I appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Like that makes its way around the pro sports lingo. Appreciate you.
Do they ever text now?
No. It's always in the language. They don't text them now. It's always in the language.
He's a good player now.
Need another quarterback now. Got to get this win now.
Baldy tweeted out something interesting after the Eagles win on Sunday.
What did Baldy say?
Hurts MVP.
Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Baldy does that. Having known Baldy a long time and love Baldy, he's a man of hyperbole. I'll say it like that.
Okay.
Glenn, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. What's up, G?
Yo, what's happening, boys? How's it going, all right?
A lot better than the Owls.
Oh, you had to start there?
Yo,
man?
dude. Oh, you were land-based to me on Friday.
I was at a land base.
You're like, oh, come on. How could you like Cincinnati, Ritter?
I just said Ritter was a little overrated, but and
it's 52-3.
He's gonna lose because of it.
Your boy stinks. Rod Carey blows.
Oh, I know. I'm not a fan of his. Trust me, I'm not a fan of his. I'm just happy that we have a new AD and a new president whose focus is on athletics. I'm telling you, Temple basketball and athletics in general is on the rise. But anyway, I don't want to.
Yeah, Temple hoops. I'm down Temple hoops.
Absolutely. Hey, Charlie Steiner was the first guy that you were thinking of on those clips that.
No, he's he's the Dodger guy. But no, I was talking about Brian Anderson to Tunis.
Correct. Yes. But the first guy in the clip was Charlie Steiner.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Yes.
Yeah.
He used to be on ESPN Sunday Night Baseball.
Exactly. And, it was funny because, listen, when I was younger, when I realized I wasn't good enough at athletics, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a broadcaster, right?
Yeah.
So I found it interesting that Kate Scott, not only obviously is doing good work with the Sixers right now, but she was moonlight for Learfield she did the Penn State Iowa game.
Yeah, she's
Saturday.
awesome. Yeah.
So yeah. So I was like, a lot of these broadcasters, definitely, I mean, they dive in and out.
Yeah, because you got to eat, right? Like, so you're eating everywhere. Like Tom McCarthy does a great job. He'll do NFL radio. He'll do college basketball.
Absolutely. That's why I used to love when you would hear Harry.
Yes.
Harry do the NFL film stuff, right?
That was the best.
That was the best. You know what? Just since I'm reminiscing real quick before I get to my Ben point, you know what I miss just because of everything that's going on with Ben? Daily News Live. When Daily News Live was in its heyday, when you had Phil Jasner and Stanley and those guys just sitting around, wasn't that the best?
Yeah, Bob Cooney.
Guys?
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was just, I miss that time because you don't have those writers anymore. You know what I mean? I miss those guys.
I know, I do too. I miss that too. I agree.
It was phenomenal. But, and to get to my Ben point, man, it's just amazing. Last year, you were a whole Ben-Anon member, right? And last year, I didn't want to, when the whole Harden stuff was, talking about getting Ben for Harden, I was vehemently against it. And I look like an idiot. But, and it's...
Listen, I agree with you. I mean, I was the same way. I thought, we thought that Ben would actually evolve as a player, and he never did. I can't believe it. And not only that, he's got such a personality flaw, G.
Yeah, I listen, and that's the other thing, right? You just hope that he just... we all wish that he would have grown in so many different other ways, right? And we went to the wall for him, right? It's just it's almost you feel like disappointed in a way, right? And you were talking, it's all about the money. He's like Janice Rossi in Goodfellas, right? When Karen goes to the apartment building,
she's a whore.
Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, that's what he came back for the money, strictly the money. It wasn't to go to war with the guys he has lost to play basketball with. It's about the money. He doesn't give two rat's asses about the guys who he's been lacing up the sneakers with, and that's the sad thing. And
I agree. I think you're right on You're right on, man. It is just all about the money, and you go, dude, really? You're like, from what I heard that meeting yesterday, he was like pouty, like you can imagine. Ew, there's nothing worse than a grown man who pouts. Especially when you're rich. Like,
I know.
I got no time for some dude who's given all the gifts in the world from God. He should be feeding the poor. That dude. He should be walking around neighborhoods with bags of food, vegetables.
like good stuff. He should be handing out like whole Primo's hoagies out. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, man. It's just amazing. It's just amazing how much.
Oh, it's sickening. It's gross.
It's unbelievable.
I know. Gee, thanks, buddy. Take it here, man. I mean, seriously, Tunis. God gives you all the gift, like that great gift of being 7 feet tall, supremely athletic, and all, and you're going to pout. Forget all the histrionics that he wants to leave. He's got no reason. He blames everybody else and all. But could you imagine being that selfish? To being that self-absorbed that you would actually fix yourself to pout when you're getting $170 million?
No, we see it all the time where...
Like, seriously. You, like, I mean, all kidding aside, you want to talk about, go feed the poor. Go help somebody. Maybe you'll actually feel fulfilled if you actually help someone. What a creep.
Yeah, we see it all the time with, and listen, rookie contracts still get paid a hell of a lot more than I'll ever make in my life. But at least you see it when it's a rookie deal, final year of his deal, that person's been a stud in the league. Ben's got a max contract. He's got a max contract.
Listen, I'm not begrudging anybody a dollar, all right? That's the economics of sports. Go ahead, make your money. God bless you, right? My only point is, you're going to pout? Like, that's where I go, it comes into a meeting after he creates his whole drama, and it's all his fault, and he creates a whole mess because he wants to leave, instead of just manning up and going, look, I don't want to be here. I want to come back and play. Like, what he should have did was have Rich Paul tell Daryl Morey, yo, guy, my man wants out, all right? So he's going to come back and play, do what he has to do, want to keep it quiet, and then when you get a chance, let's try to trade him, all right? And then it's not played out in the public. It's not some bad reality show. None of that.
Yeah, well, that's not how it's going.
But right. Instead, it's a bad reality show. It's a Facebook drama. And here he is, and then he goes and meets with his bosses, and he's pouty. You're pouty. You're 7 feet freaking tall. You're built like Adonis. You get paid $170 freaking million, and you're going to pout? If I was his brother, I would kick his ass.
Oh, but his brother's all about it. After Game 7, his brother's liking every damning tweet about Joel Embiid.
If I acted like that, my cousin would punch me in the face.
Good.
And I would deserve it. You got all that.
No, but his brother's all part of it, too. He's an enemy, too.
I know. No, you're right. It's a disgrace. I hope they hear every word of it because somebody needs to wake them to bleep up. Go look around this. Go look around the city. You got people everywhere. In dire straits, and you're going to pout? That's just, any grown man like that who's going to pout. Woo, 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 woo. When you're given those gifts, that's messed up. T. Will, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic.
You act like that, I want to body slam you.
What's going on, baby?
Yo, you hear me? If you act like that, I'm going to body slam you.
Yeah, I would deserve it.
Yeah, real talk. So the prima donna's back, Prima donna's back,
Now, will he actually play?
Oh, yeah, he's going to play.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so. He's going to play.
You know so?
Yes, I know so. He's going to play. Here's a spin on things. All this Rich Paul mouthpieces have been out here. Rich Paul has been putting stuff out there, and we know it's coming from Simmons. But the spin on this is when Ben gets in front of the media, well, I never said any of that stuff. Did you hear me say that?
Yeah, but here's the thing. From what I hear, it's not Rich Paul can't control him. They've gone rogue.
Exactly. So it's all going to be pointing the finger. Ben's going to get in front of our media and tell us he didn't say any of that, and it was coming from the agents. Rich Paul's going to put stuff out in the national media. So this whole mess is just going to continue until he's out of here. I hope he comes back game 1 and Doc actually plays him because I want the fans to drag him.
Yeah, well.
Drag him on national TV.
Here's the issue. The issue, too, T-Will, is when we talk about playing, because I hear it's just about the money.
It is. It is about the money. We know. Let's
we know. Right, but I hear for a fact it's about the money, right? So he's going to be he thinks he can come back and not play.
No. If you want out, he's going to have to prove to the NBA, prove to the GMs that he can consistently hit a foul shot, he can consistently hit a jumper, and he can play. And he can play with his teammates and put something like this childish behavior that he created, that he could put it behind him and be an adult about things and be professional. But we know he can't do that. He can't make foul shots. He can't make jumpers. So his limitations are going to keep him in Philly. And let's be honest, he's got some supporters out here, too. So as much as our divorce papers are in, He's got people out there saying, oh, I'm going to wear his jersey. I'm going to support Ben. Because like Joel said, we're better with him than without him.
First of all, ignore anybody who supports. It's not supporting anybody. There's no right and wrong here. Like, it's not two sides. Like, one guy was in a aggrieved party. He's not a victim.
The only person who's wrong is Ben Simmons.
Exactly. Like, there's no support. Like, listen, I get there's two sides in sports, and some issue crops up, and you take a side, and you want to support the victim. There's no victim. It's a self-inflicted wound.
It's all been caused by him being a baby because
he wants out. He wants to go to live in L.A.
Listen, it's all been caused because he was a baby and he wussed out. He tucked his tail and ran instead of being the man, being like Matisse, and going to the Olympics to better yourself.
Yeah,
I mean, you couldn't do that.
Of course. No, you're right on, T. Will. Everything you say, man, you're the best. Thank you, T. Will. I hear you. I just can't imagine. Like, it's not a support Simmons. Like, he's not aggrieved. Like, I would understand that you would support Ben Simmons if there was, like, you could make a point that, well, he was a victim from someone. He picked up the pistol and he shot himself in the foot. Nobody did it. I mean, come on. What are we talking about here? There's no aggrieved party. He's egregious. His behavior is egregious. Let's talk DraftKings. Another week of the NFL season means another shot to win big. DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the NFL. So here's the deal. New customers can bet just $1 on any NFL game, win $100 in free bets if either team scores a point. Now, you know the last 0-0 game in the NFL was in 1943. So this is a no-brainer. Come on. DraftKings customers can get skin in the game with the new same-game parlays. SGPs. Love the SGP. You can buy multiple bets from the same game for a bigger payout. The more legs you add, the more money you win. The centipede bet. Oh, DraftKings safe, secure, reliable. Best of all, you can deposit, withdraw your cash whenever you want. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code Fanatic. Bet just $1. $1 on any NFL game. Win $100 in free bets if either team scores a point. That's code Fanatic at DraftKings Sportsbook. You got to be 21 or older. Pennsylvania only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Partnership with Meadows Racetrack and Casino. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
The latest with Simmons. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Safe Auto Insurance. Safe Auto Insurance offers low down payments and flexible payment options to help our customers stay on the road for less. Play it safe with Safe Auto. Call 1-800-SAFE-AUTO for your fast and free quote today. The saga continues with Ben Simmons after he arrived a few nights ago to the city of Philadelphia to receive his COVID test. He showed up unannounced, but here he is. He had a meeting yesterday with Sixers brass. Reports coming out that they're working to try to get him to play and blah, 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 blah. This guy, I can't wait for this guy to be out of here. This is a mess, and I'm tired of it, quite frankly. The Eagles playing the Buccaneers tomorrow night. Thursday night, football down at Lincoln Financial Field. In baseball, the Atlanta Braves. Yep, they are heading to the NLCS. They are waiting to find out whether or not they play the Dodgers or the Gabe Kapler-led Giants. This update is also brought to you by LaSalle University. At LaSalle University, you'll find a close-knit community that delivers exceptional outcomes with top-performing nursing and 5-year bachelor to master's programs. Explore LaSalle today. Keep it locked right here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
Anthony Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic. It's week 6, and Tom Brady and the Bucs are in town. It's the Fanatic pregame show, tomorrow starting at 6.
Presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. More ways to win. Use promo code GameDay.
Devon Givens and Derek Gunn broadcast live from the Gatehouse at the Navy Yard until kickoff at 8:20 p.m. 97.5 The Fanatic's Birds pregame show, live from the Gatehouse at the Navy Yard and on your exclusive home for the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philly. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
The powerful new iPhone 13 Pro is here with the most advanced camera in an iPhone, and T-Mobile is the place to get it.
This new cinematic mode turned my travel videos into a filmmaking masterpiece.
Get the most out of your new iPhone on America's largest, fastest 5G network.
And posting. Whoa, that was fast.
And now, you can get iPhone 13 Pro on us with eligible trade-in and plan and upgrade forever.
So I can always have a new iPhone?
Yep, forever. Lock in the trade-in value of your new iPhone up to $800 every 2 years for your next upgrade. Get iPhone 13 Pro on us right now and upgrade forever. Only at T-Mobile.
With Max Plan and on us now via 30 monthly bill credits. For well-qualified buyers plus tax, contact us before canceling service to continue credits on current device or credit stop and balance on required finance agreement is due. Fastest based on average overall 5G speeds according to Open Signal Awards and USA 5G User Experience Report July 2021. See T-Mobile.com.
Have you heard his attack ads? Phil Murphy's lying about me again. I would too if I had his record. I'm Jack Chittarelli. Phil Murphy's failed us at every turn. He told us he wanted to make New Jersey the California of the East Coast. He wasn't kidding. Phil Murphy increased state spending $11 billion. Are you any better off today than you were 4 years ago? Murphy's about to raise taxes on businesses who barely survived his shutdown, and the rest of the country is lapping us in economic recovery. The lines at motor vehicles are a joke. Crime is raging, with murders and gun violence up 40%. And he tried to ban cops from notifying parents if their kids are caught with drugs or alcohol. Who does that? And while New Jersey has the highest property tax in the nation, Phil Murphy says if taxes are your issue, then we're probably not your state? Come on, Phil. With a record like that, no wonder you want to change the subject.
New Jersey can do better. With Jack Chittarelli as governor, we will. Paid for by Chittarelli for Governor, Inc., P.O. Box 427, Somerville, New Jersey.
Does TireTex USA deliver dealer quality service at a fraction of the price? Are Philly fans smarter, better looking, and just plain better than New York so-called fans? Of course we are, and of course they do. TireTex USA is straight up the only place to take your car for tires, alignments, state inspections, brakes, oil changes, steering, suspension, and anything else the road throws at it. Check them out at 5000 North 20th Street in Philly or online at TireTexUSA.com. Alignment's just $50. Dealer quality service at a fraction of the price.
Hey, how would you like to see what your custom landscape lighting will look like before it's installed? Hey, it's Mike Miss here for Farron Electric. Right now, you can get a custom landscape lighting design and a pre-installation preview from Farron Electric, so you know what to expect before the shovel hits the ground. Schedule your complimentary consultation with owner Dan Namaro at FarronElectric.com and ask about their no-hassle lifetime warranty on fixtures, bulbs, and transformers. Visit FARRYN Electric.com.
Now is the best time to start working at Amazon. They're offering sign-on bonuses up to $3,000 and hourly pay up to $22 per hour. You'll bring home a great weekly paycheck, and many jobs come with benefits that start on your first day. That's higher pay, sign-on bonuses, benefits day one. And you'll be part of a safe and inclusive workplace ranked among the best in the world. Go to Amazon.com/apply to start your job search today. Amazon is proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Brady and the Bucks are coming to Philly tomorrow night. No tickets? No problem. Just head out to Chicky and Pete's on Packer Avenue for the Birds Tailgate and Watch Party presented by Modelo. Spin the wheel for some great prizes and check out the Modelo football bus. Grab some food and the first beer's on us. The action starts at 5:30 tomorrow night at Chicky and Pete's on Packer Avenue. Presented by Modelo, brewed for fans with the fighting spirit.
5G is here, but the big carriers want you to sign a pricey long-term contract to get in on the action. Well, no more, because Straight Talk Wireless has rolled out 5G coverage nationwide, with plans starting at just $35 a month with no contract. And get a Samsung Galaxy A32 5G for only $299, all on America's best networks. 5G coverage, 5G phones, less money. Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. 5G capable device required, actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
So, what are you sipping? Whether it's our freshly ground coffee to wake you up or an icy Polar Pop cup or Froster to keep you going, our new Sip and Save drink subscription at Circle K will keep you refreshed every day. Join Circle K's Sip and Save and grab any size drink every day for just $5.99 a month. Yeah. Start Start sipping and saving today. Just sign up with your mobile number when you check out at Circle K. Limited time offer at participating locations.
BetRivers Sportsbook wants you to be in control of your football bets. That's why players love the same game parlays at BetRivers. Same game parlays let you mix and match player props and game bets and gives a payout boost to the winning combinations you want to root for. Combine 2 bets or combine many. You pick your confidence level and then watch the game unfold. Bet on same-game parlays at BetRivers.com or download the BetRivers app. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Listen to 97.5 The Fanatic everywhere. On Alexa at 975thefanatic.com, The Fanatic app, and now on Odyssey.
Let's talk a little NJ Diet. Josie, come on, man. Oh, he's in great shape. He doesn't need to lose anything. But some of us do. I'll raise my hand, and I'm working at it. And you can, too, with NJ Diet. And here's the beauty of NJ Diet. Resets your metabolism. Yeah. They use new technology that consists of hair and saliva sampling to customize a personal weight loss program just for you. Now, they're going to contractually guarantee you'll shed 20 to 40-plus pounds in only 40 days. Now, the beauty of NJ Diet, it's a hormone detoxification system. What that does, it evaluates and targets each individual person's needs, right? We have different makeup, the whole thing. Our body composition is completely different. Well, then it balances your hormones, and the side effect is weight loss. NJ Diet will utilize DNA testing to create your personal diet plan and workout regimen so you then keep the weight off. You got full supervision provided every step of the way. You get the doctor's personal email, phone number. NJ Diet's all natural. There are no shots. There are no hormones. There are no prepackaged foods and no surgery. Locations, Princeton, Cherry Hill, King of Prussia, and around the world with live video consultations. Call them 855-5NJ-DIET or log on to njdiet.com to lose the weight for good. That's njdiet.com.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
All right, it's 11:30. Our 11 o'clock hour is brought to you by Golden Nugget Jewelers. That's where Philly gets engaged. By the way, can I bestow some love on a local institution?
Yeah, would you like to give it a yo?
Yes, I would.
Because we got a yo.
Yo.
All right. So yesterday I took my wife to the University of Pennsylvania Hospital. Everything's cool. It was just a minor procedure, and everything's cool. So that University of Pennsylvania Hospital is amazing. First of all, the doctors are par excellence, right? The greatest doctors. We're so lucky in Philadelphia between Children's Hospital and University of Pennsylvania, Jefferson. We got some incredible medical people all across the Delaware Valley. But we had to go to Perelman. And listen, if you've been around University City, you know it is highly congested, right? You know, you got Children's Hospital, you got Penn, you got everything's around, and it's congested, highly congested. But their operation is amazing. It's so easy to navigate. Because, you know, listen, now I've been there a million times, but, you know, it's hard for people. Like, you get around, and if you're going to drive, you know, I drove right in the lot, right? No problems. You get out, people direct you. Now, I happen to know the building well, but, you know, boom, boom, people are always there every step of the way to make it as easy and like nobody wants to go to the doctor. Nobody wants to go to the hospital. You know, unfortunately, it's part of life. And that hospital, not only do you get great care, but they make it easy for you to navigate. Well, you know, it could be really a big hassle.
Well, that's nice. That's a strong yo right there.
Yeah, I just wanted to give him a yo. I experienced it yesterday.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. My buddy was in the hospital for a while, a few years ago, and I tried visiting him every, couple weeks. And yeah, I know what you're saying. It's actually pretty easy to get around there.
Yeah, it's just for an area that's so highly congested, how they do things is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
It's a good yo.
Well, thank you, buddy. Let's go to Brian in East Falls. Yo, Brian, what's happening?
Yo, cuz, you're absolutely right, man. University City is very easy. I used to work at City Tap House on 39th and Walnut.
Oh, I love that place.
It's an awesome place, man. Awesome place. But I got two things I wanted to talk about, the Sixers and the Eagles. But I'll talk about BBB first. That's what I've been calling him, Big Baby Ben.
Yes.
BBB.
Yes.
I was thinking, I had it in my head now. I just lost it. Oh, man, cuz I'm drawing a blank.
BBB. You were thinking about BBB, Big Baby Ben.
BBB. Oh, so for him to, he's so like his mental state is like he's unstable. So I feel like he's going to come back. He wants to come back, and I feel like he wants the Philadelphia fans to fall back in love with them. He's going to come in and he's going to play lights out. And like I don't believe that, but I think he wants us to believe that. And I was thinking, like, I know how in the NFL.
Does he? Like that's my question. Is I don't know if that's accurate because I don't really think he wants to play. I think from what I hear, now I don't know. I mean, who knows? I'm not in his inner circle, so I can't tell you what's in the dude's mind or what's in his body. But all I know is it sounds like he's just here for the money.
Yeah, well, and that's what I think. Like, you know how in the NFL they have the player incentives in their deals? Like, I guess but for Ben, it would be, instead of incentive, it would be more of like an obligation. You have to shoot this amount of times in a game, or else, you're not going to play. You're going to get benched, and that's that. I was thinking maybe that would be a solution to it.
I don't think he wants to play, so I don't think you can use playing time as a hammer.
Yeah.
Brian, that's the problem. Now, again, I don't know. Maybe he does want to play, but it feels like, from what everybody tells me, that it don't seem like he's here to play. I think he's here to collect a check.
Yeah. Well, he's a loser to me. I don't want to. Let's not spend too much time talking about.
I know,
losers.
bro. I know. I hear you.
I just want to talk about Jalen Hurts real fast because he's a winner, and I'm telling you, after every week, I still have the power of the blanket because it's hanging up upside down, man. And we pulled out the win last week, man. We're gonna hopefully
the power of the blanket gets the upset tomorrow night. I love it.
I was thinking, because instead of giving him just this year, I was thinking maybe give Jalen another year and use those 3 draft picks to just build a team. But even if it's not around Jalen, just to build a team, kind of like how the Cowboys.
I got you. No, listen, and that's an avenue. Right, great call, man. That's certainly an avenue that you could do. I think you got to, before you even get there, I think you got to get there. Right? Like, I think he's got to play out now. Let him play the season because you don't even know where the picks are going to be. There's so much unknown. You don't need to make the decision. But once you get there, that's certainly viable. I mean, that's certainly an opportunity. Like you could say, like if at the end of the year you walk away and you go, he did show me some things toward the end of the year. There's ways to work around the arm. Maybe we give him another shot. You could come away with that conclusion and say, maybe he's a placeholder, maybe he's the guy, but if at worst he's a placeholder, well, I build my team.
Yeah, especially if you use 3 first-round picks on defensive studs.
Yeah. Look, Matt, I hate to keep referencing Matt Rule, but he used his whole draft last year, the year before this year, his first draft, all defense. That kid Chin's a player.
Yeah,
I want him
for sure. And he's gonna have Gilmore soon, which is nice. But he may be a quarterback away,
right?
Whereas the Eagles could be,
and that's what they're. I mean, basically, Matt is doing the same thing.
Yeah,
he's got to worry about his offensive line because I think that's thin, and he's got to worry about his quarterback. And I don't think he's sold on Darnold. And you saw under duress, he's horrible. He had a bad game.
Yeah, he did.
Where we at? Let's go to Frank. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Frankie.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
What's going on, Frank?
Hey, listen. Your first pick has to be Hamilton.
You love him. You brought him up before.
Oh, my God. I love that kid. That's
he's a player.
Brian Dawkins.
Yeah, he's a player.
Next Brian Dawkins. Now, on Ben, who I happen to call Mr. Softy, I think he doesn't want to be here. He's going to have to play because the Players Association, the league's going to tell him, you got to play. And I think the national press is just licking their chops, waiting for Philadelphia to rain disgruntled boos down on him. I think the fans, when he's introduced, should go crickets and just rain his jerseys and jerseys on the court. And just say, you don't care about us? We don't care about you.
Yeah, I mean, but let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Why? Like, what's that serve?
Well, I mean, what it serves is...
Like, what do you care about the national press?
Well, come on, Anthony. They always go low-hanging fruit with us. You know, the first thing they talk about is snowballs and Santa Claus. I'm tired of that moniker.
Yeah, I hear you. It's a tired narrative, but it's a tired narrative. But, you know, I think Ben deserves to get booed.
Yes, he does.
I think he does, and I think in this situation, it's you know the fans of Philadelphia would be the righteous man.
Yeah, absolutely, but that's not the way they would spin it.
Well, but who cares? I mean, there's certain things that I can't that I go I can't even be bothered with. So who cares about Windhorst? Who, by the way, I mean, let's be real. What pocket's he in? Right?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, give me a break. Like, who's he to cast stones at anyone?
Well, he's going
when he can tell you what flavor mint LeBron's wearing is eating.
Yeah, right. Hey, listen, I got a comparison for you, and you might like this, because I look at Hurts, and I look at the way he won the game last week. You know who I was thinking of?
Who?
Jim McMahon.
Wow, really? Interesting.
Yeah. Because, I mean, look, Jim McMahon was really limited as a quarterback.
Yes,
he wasn't a great
yeah.
quarterback. But what Jim McMahon could do was command his troops.
Yes.
And I look at that, I mean, like, you know, if the Eagles do the smart thing and use all their picks to build a defense, I think he could beat Jim McMahon.
No, I mean, that's something, again, at the end of the year, I think you'll find out one where I do agree with you. I love his makeup, right? Like, the makeup, I don't know, like Jim McMahon played it in another era of football, right?
I'm just talking about his attitude.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying, like, you need... At some point, he's going to have to be able to make throws from the pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Can you develop that arm? Can you build that strength and develop that arm?
I mean, I think you can get stronger. I don't know that you ever get the whip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, can you get better? Yeah. I mean, I think, like, we've seen other guys improve their arms, but, like, it's hard. Like, you know, part of it's a gift, right?
Especially if you're used to using your legs to throw, and now you have to change up.
Yeah. And he's a leg thrower. You see it all day long.
Yes, he absolutely is.
Yeah. Frankie, great call, man.
All right, thanks, brother.
Appreciate it, pal. You know, again, I can't. Here's the thing: I can't be beholden to what the national media says or whatever they say.
If this happened in any other city, he would get booed.
Well, he would get booed vociferously.
Yeah, in
like
any
he
other
would
city.
get. You want to talk about lusty boos, throaty boos? Like that they would come.
Like lose your voice boos.
Right. I mean, I'm not telling anybody don't boo that dude. He deserves it.
And he deserves
and who
it every
cares
time
what,
he touches the ball.
Here's
boo.
what Wendy says. That would be wintergreen, LeBron. I mean, really? You care what those dudes say?
No, absolutely
Seriously.
not.
Kidding me? Throwing stones at Philadelphia.
Ben Simmons said this was war. That was Wendy's report a few weeks ago.
War?
Yeah, remember he said...
I didn't pay I don't pay
Oh, yeah, he said
I
it was
hate
an
that
act of
dude,
war.
all right? Like, I got to tell you, I hate that dude. I don't pay attention to a word that comes out of that guy's mouth.
Well, he said that the Sixers was an act of war toward Ben Simmons withholding his money. A war that lasted, what, a week?
He actually had the balls to use that phrase?
Yeah.
An act of war?
An act of war, yeah.
He should be ashamed. Another one. You got no pride.
Find the
You're a
exact
prideless
phrasing.
mother father. Let's go to
Yeah.
Nick. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Nick.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
How you doing, Nicky?
I'm good. Listen,
Good.
I know I've said it about a million times, but there's one word to describe Ben Simmons, and that is a brat. That is all he is. Literally, I cannot take him anymore. I don't know what to do. Listen, I'm not, nobody condones violence, whatever, right? But there's sometimes somebody needs to be beat up a little bit to really get the sense.
No, I hear you, buddy. I get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's got to happen when you're 11.
Yeah, exactly. But he's always been the golden child. I said it before, and I'll say it again.
Yeah.
It's the false effect. It's the Wentz effect. It's the Ben effect. It's just a little. They do not work in our town, and I know it's about blue collar, whatever. That's the way Philadelphia is. But still, I feel like you can go anywhere. It's still not going to fly. That's
I mean, this isn't a sense of. This isn't a Philadelphia thing. Seriously, this story is the most egregious story in the history of sport.
I know.
I mean, go back. I don't know what happened in the Coliseum, right? But at some point, I guess there was some prima donnas with Maximus's team, right? But
I bet they still showed up for work. Yeah.
Exactly. Right. I mean, why? Like, what's his problem? Again, no one has ever said, even his mouthpiece, Windy, never even said his problem. Like, he goes, well, withholding pay. An act of war? You got to be kidding.
And then the act of war. I can't believe it. Listen,
you would use that phraseology? Talk about being slapped.
I know.
That's a dude needs to be slapped.
Listen, real fast, I wanted to see if you'd send a yo to my friend Mark. He's always listening. Him and I came out to Fan Festival, you and Tunis.
Yes.
Yeah, my buddy Mark.
Yo, Mark, hold on. Let's give him. Where's he live at, Nikki?
So he lives. We're actually roommates now. We just moved in together. So it's
nice.
Because we got a yo.
Yo, fool.
Let's go to Mark. What's his last name? Give him a full shout out.
Mark Galley, my buddy Mark Galley.
There we go. That's a yo, man. That's a strong yo.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Nikki. Good luck, buddy.
Right, thanks,
see you, brother. You too, man. I mean, we still don't know what his problem is, because he has no problem. That's the bottom line. That's why it's not a Philadelphia thing. This story. This is not the Philadelphia's not even part of its storyline.
No.
The only sin of the city, S-I-N of the city, is that it's not located on the West Coast next to the Pacific Ocean, because that's where he wants to be.
Yeah, exactly.
So Philadelphia's irrelevant to his beef.
By the way, can I give a yo?
I would love to.
Because we got a yo.
Yo, ma. Yeah, so this is actually something that you're going to appreciate as well, because it's happening right around your neck of the woods. So next Saturday, October the 23rd, there's going to be a charity softball tournament at James Atkinson Park, which is in Sewell, New Jersey. Okay. And it's being run by, the Clearview football coach, assistant football coach, and head baseball coach Derek Reagan.
Really?
So that's raising
awesome.
money.
Anthony plays in that Clearview football program.
Yeah, so maybe you'll meet him at some point. But they're actually hosting it so that it's all proceeds going toward the people who were affected by the tornado.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I wanted more info because we were going to try to get involved with that.
Right, so registration ends this Saturday. So if you want to make a team, it's a co-ed charity softball tournament. I will tweet out the information, but it's next Saturday, but this Saturday you have to have a team by. I saw it's $200 per team, not per player, per team, which if you put together, 10, 12 people, that's pretty good right there. And all proceeds go to the families that
throw $20 in a pot, go have some fun.
Exactly. So, and it's an all day, it's a double elimination event, so you're guaranteed
two
games.
Fun, man. Yeah, that's a good time.
So check that out. I'll put out the tweet in a matter of minutes. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to give a yo to Derek because that's awesome. Obviously, Mullica Hill, I was born and raised there. You're living there now. And it's right down the street from Sewell. So really cool what they're about to be doing in a couple of weeks.
Very cool. Yeah, keep it, let me know. I'll tweet it out too. So let's go to Eric. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Eric.
Yo.
What's up, Eric?
Yo, what's up? I'm here for some clarity real quick.
Yay.
Yeah. Who did Kawhi Leonard hit that three on? The heartbreaker?
Yeah. With those outstretched arms in his face, the quadruple doink.
Yeah, who was that was guarding him?
Yeah.
Real quick, Embiid, right? Second.
Yeah, but he was help. That was a help out.
No problem. He was. All I'm saying. All I'm saying is
that was help out.
No problem. Hold on. That was just a quick little, just to start this thing off.
But that's irrelevant.
Okay, well, last year.
Oh, it's over. What's Embiid's problem? What's your problem with Embiid?
They're the number one seed last year. How many games did Embiid miss last year?
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You want to try to blame... Wait a second. No, you out of your mind. You want to pick up for Simmons and blame Embiid?
No. Yeah, I want to blame 10 turnovers. What's that? You shoot 60% from the field, bro. That's 12 points.
Yo,
Ain't
dude,
nobody
how
bringing up
about my
them 10
man shoot
turnovers.
the ball?
Dog, 10 turnovers.
Oh, get out of here. You're an idiot. You got to be a moron. You got to be a flaming dope to blame Embiid. Did Embiid have a bad game? Yeah, he did. But to start the call by telling me that Kawhi made the shot over in Embiid's face, you're a fool. You're a fool, and you don't deserve a second, all right? Stay in Trenton and get onto the tracks. Imbecile. You nuts. Dog. Yo, dog. Learn the game, dog, because you're a fool. Oh. You're gonna blame Embiid. I can't believe the level of idiocy to blame Embiid. Yeah. When the dude has the worst series ever, but you're going to blame Embiid? Dude, you shouldn't watch that. Get a new hobby, all right? Do something.
That's honor for the worst call of the year.
Blaming Embiid.
Decade.
And with an attitude, too. My man had an attitude. You don't deserve a second on the public airwaves.
Yeah, that was...
with that nonsense. Go collect a check off of Ben because you're obviously paying you. Because only a guy who's getting paid would have that opinion.
Oh, boy.
Stinking clown.
Hey, that was windy.
Could be. You're on a payroll. You like being on a payroll?
Act of war, bro.
You're on a payroll.
Okay.
You're going to blame Embiid. You got to be kidding me. Who cares? He had a bad game. Nobody said he didn't. Maybe he had some help and didn't feel like he had to carry the whole team on his back. That's a joke. You don't deserve a second. I'm all about dissenting opinions until you come in with an agenda. You know what I mean? You're getting paid. Let's talk about Parks Casino. Oh, now he's about getting paid. Instead of taking Ben's money, why don't you go and take this deal from Parks Casino and Sportsbook? It's an incredible deal. You get the Eagles plus 50 tomorrow night. Yeah, plus 50. Would you like that? I would. I'd like to get Eagles plus 50 because they'll cover that line. That I know. I know they will. They have to. Go to parkscasino.com/PA, right? Download the app. It's called the Special Bet. You can get it. You can bet it up to $50, and the kicker, you get it plus 120. So you're really going to make $60. Telling you, do it. Do it now. Parkscasino.com/PA. Promo code Fanatic. Special bet. Click on it. All new and existing users. Got to be 21. Got to be in PA. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
It's all in B's fault, Ant. I'm Andrew Saltunis, and this update is brought to you by Martin Law, the law firm for injured workers. Visit PAWorkInjury.com. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Ben Simmons is back in town. He took his COVID test the other day, and he met with the members of the Sixers brass yesterday. Reports state that they're trying to work things out for him to play. I doubt that happens. I think it's all about the money. My man Anthony has been talking about it all day. So we'll see what ends up happening with Simmons in this situation. Eagles getting set for their Thursday night matchup with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're hosting them at Lincoln Financial Field. This update is also brought to you by NJM Insurance Group, committed to being upfront with their customers. NJM, no jingles or mascots, just great insurance. Get a quote today at NJM.com. Keep it locked. You're here in the Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Saltunis, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey, it's John Kincaid for Window Nation. You know, a lot of things change this time of year. The leaves change. The temperatures change. Your clothing changes. But the one thing that stays constant is the quality windows, installation, and customer service that you get from Window Nation. Plus their amazing fall offer. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free, plus pay nothing for 2 full years. They're never going to cut corners when it comes to quality and transparency from start to finish. Window Nation's expert installers use superior products and cutting-edge techniques to improve and enhance your home. Fall's upon us, which means winter, it's not far behind. Don't get left in the cold. Get 2 windows free with every 2 purchased, plus no down payment, no monthly payment, and no interest payments for 2 years. The time to make the change is now. Call Window Nation, 866-90Nation, or visit windownation.com. Buy 2, get 2 free, make no payments for 24 months. 866-90Nation, or online at windownation.com. Window Nation, the perfect fit.
Hey, it's Mike Missinelli here for Landis Block and Concrete. There is nothing like having a beautiful backyard. Think of many things you can do with it. You can sit outside on a nice little patio, have a nice glass of wine, have a few friends over to cook on your Landis Block outdoor kitchen. Turn your backyard into a personal paradise with Landis Block. They're the resource center for all outdoor living. All you need is imagination, space, and a budget. Check out the photo gallery at landisbc.com. That's landisbc.com for Landis Block, jaw-dropping outdoor paradises.
Philadelphia's hometown sportsbook. Bet Rivers is the official sports betting partner of the Philadelphia Flyers. All season long, make your hockey bets with a trusted local team at Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Get started today with a special offer. Use the code 250MATCH to get up to $250 in bonus money on your first deposit. Whether you watch the Flyers game at home or at the Bet Rivers Sportsbook at Rivers Casino Philadelphia, bet with a winner at betrivers.com. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Next up is Brandon singing Safe Auto. I don't have music for that.
I prefer a cappella anyway. 1-800-SAFE-AUTO.
Catchy.
In just 3 minutes, Safe Auto can get you a low down payment on state minimum coverage so you can get back on the road.
Duet?
Let's do it. 1-800-SAFE-AUTO.
Pick up the phone, the call is free.
Need insurance now? Get instant proof of coverage at Safe Auto.
Play it safe, Safe Auto.
Call 1-800-SAFE-AUTO.
JCPenney's fall mystery sale is here. How much will you save? Hurry in store to find out. You could get an extra 30, 40, or even an extra 50% off Thursday through Sunday with Peel and Reveal coupon while supplies last. And with your surprise savings, you can easily refresh your closet and home. New fall styles, great fall savings. JCPenney. Coupon valid through 10/17. Some exclusions apply. Coupon giveaway in store only while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. See store or jcp.com for details.
Oh, yeah. When it comes to retirement, there's no such thing as being too prepared. At Citadel Credit Union, we understand. Our local advisors will partner with you to plan for retirement today so you can build strength for tomorrow. Schedule a complimentary checkup. Call 844-499-0430 or visit citadelbanking.com/retire. Citadel, building strength together. Investments offered through QSO Financial Services LP, member FINRA SIPC, are not NCUA insured, not credit union guaranteed, and may lose value.
Hi, it's Tyrone. And if you want impossible to find Jordan 1s, Dunks, and Yeezys without paying too much through an online bidding war, then you got to go where I got my new Jordans, Sports Connection in Doylestown. In fact, the Sports Connection in Doylestown is hosting an autograph session with the Sixers' first-round pick Jaden Springer this Thursday at 6 p.m. So go to the signing and make it back in time to watch the Birds game. And to register to win a pair of Carolina Blue Jordan 1s, just go to 97.5thefanatic.com's contest page.
Did you know the arrow in Amazon's logo represents A to Z? Maybe the My Computer Career logo should represent unemployed to employed. Ryan was out of work when he started classes in March. In September, he started his IT career, working for Amazon, making more money than he ever thought possible. Here's a prime opportunity. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. You could start your new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
Have you wanted to speak a new language but thought it'd be too difficult or take too much time? Then try Babbel. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel teaches you conversations that you will actually use. With 14 languages and lesson topics like travel, business, relationships, and more, you'll learn what matters most to you. Babbel. Language for life. Learn a new language with ease. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com.
So then I dropped some garlic and croutons on there, and the rest is salad history. I made the best salad ever, people, and now I'm making the best app. The Caesar Sportsbook app got live in-game betting, parlays, and Caesar rewards. Caesar salad ain't got nothing on my app. Nothing!
Must be 21. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Download the Caesar Sportsbook app. Your app is ready, Emperor.
Oh, Belize, the Corporalese tomato pie. Oh, the beauty of the tomato pie. It's great football food, right? And what I always love about it is that you can eat it any which way you want it. So the Chunas is an ice man. He likes his food cold. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he froze his tomato pie, right? Like, I could totally see that. But you can eat it cold, out of the fridge. You can eat it room temperature or hot. I mean, tomato pie is also it's light. It's incredible. The best olive oil and herbs and tomatoes. That's Corporal Lee's Bakery. That's why we talk about traditional recipes and fresh ingredients. Since 1924, the Corporal Lee's family has been sharing their family's favorite foods and flavors with their favorite Philadelphians. Yeah, all the hand-carved deli meats and cheeses, freshly baked breads, rolls, cookies, pies, stromboli. Oh, I'm telling you, Corporal Lee's Bakery Deli, 4 locations, Norristown, Limerick, Douglasville, and Audubon, where 4 generations of pride go into everything they make, including hoagie and party trays for the game, specialty cakes, you name it. Take yourself back to a better time at Corporal Lee's Bakery and Deli, where nostalgia isn't just a word, it's an ingredient. Learn more at corporalleesbakery.com.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
You know, I broke my first rule there, Tunis.
What was that?
That I let an idiotic opinion get under my skin.
That's okay. That was pretty dumb.
Instead of just laughing it off and going, I see, dude.
No, that was
Which is
stupid.
what I should have done.
No, it was dumb enough for you to...
No, because it caught me off guard because I didn't think there was anybody... I guess I was stupid because, you know, he could pay people to call with opinions.
That's true.
But, like, why would you blame Embiid? Like, if you're going to call and defend Simmons, you got to go, why attack Embiid?
Yeah, it can't be, well, it's Embiid's fault. Did he have a great Game 7? No. But did he have a great playoff on a slightly torn meniscus and carrying Ben on his back with that slightly torn meniscus? Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
He carried Ben on his back the entire time.
Yeah, like, well, he missed games during the regular season. Well, I mean, they do load management, and that's...
Yeah, when he was out, the Sixers went, what, like 6-4?
Well, like, that's
5-5?
today's NBA. The load, who cares about the regular season? They still got the number 1 seed, right? Like, you know. But your other man missed games, too, and he was fine. That's just saying. He had the flu for a couple weeks. You know. Wait, seriously?
Yeah, I don't know how you could be blaming Embiid.
I mean, look, I don't know. The dude did everything he could. He was the MVP. Like, you know what's amazing? His point was, let me try to make the point that that Embiid missed games last year and the Sixers still got the 1 seed. So what he was trying to say is that it was Simmons behind the 1 seed. But the last I checked, Embiid was the one who was a runner-up to as the MVP award winner.
Yes, that is correct, Ant. And yeah, he had 10 turnovers. You know why?
Yeah,
because he probably thought he had to do it all by himself.
Yeah, because he did. Because the other guy ran away.
Yes.
There's only 2 reasons for that sort of thing. It's either you're on a payroll or you just need a new hobby. You just really don't know what you're looking at. And I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say that your opinion was bought. How about that?
Yeah, we all need money.
You know, listen, hey.
I'll take it.
What people do for money was a song back in the day. I got a question for you.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Tomorrow night, do they have a chance? Because, I don't mean finish the thought. The big brain on Brad has doubled down. He's the betting analyst over at Parks. He has doubled down. And he believes the Eagles are live tomorrow night.
I will say this. I don't feel as, man, they got no shot, as I did against the Chiefs. Now, part of it is short week. weird things happen. Short week, right?
Yes.
Brady's got the banged up hand. They lost Levante David, who plays 100% of the snaps for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Now, this offense of Tampa Bay is far superior to the offense that we just saw in Carolina. So the question is, Ant, that defense we saw by the Eagles last week, which was stellar, right? Jonathan Gannon had a great game plan. They held the Panthers just 18 points. Was that real, that defense, or was that more so a product of a banged-up offensive line and terrible quarterback play by Sam Darnold? And, oh, by the way, they were missing Christian McCaffrey. So, like, which one's more real? The loss of the Chiefs, where they gave up 40-plus points? The loss of the Cowboys, where they gave up 40-plus points? Or last week, where they held Carolina 18? Like, I don't know what what defense is more real. I would lean toward the blowout losses. But it's short week, so who knows? Brady's banged up.
So here's the only recipe to win the game is that Hargrave and Fletch dominate the line of scrimmage, interior line of scrimmage.
And as you've talked about in the past, because you know a guy who has performed well against that quarterback in Tampa, he doesn't like pressure up the middle. I remember you've talking about that in the past because I listened to you. And your strength defensively.
See, that's why I love you, man.
Is the interior line.
You actually do pay attention.
Yes, I do. And because I respect the people you speak to. Spags, hey, that's the guy. Interior pressure is what has gotten to Tom Brady in the past.
Listen, no quarterback likes that. But
right, but that's the best part of your defense, too.
Especially you get the stationary quarterbacks that can't move.
Right.
Right? Like, when you're up the middle on them, they make them uncomfortable. Because they want to step up. They want to use the pocket.
Right.
Like, they're used to... Think about those more stationary quarterbacks like Staffords and those guys where they're used to edge pressure. So what they want to do is step up into the pocket, right? The quarterbacks who get flushed out are usually the guys that have some mobility. If you get a guy like Darnold who likes to flush out of the pocket, that's bad because he's not the most, even though he can run a little bit, that's a recipe for disaster. So the really good quarterbacks step up into the pocket. So when you get that up the middle rush, it freaks them a little bit. Plus, they're in your face; they can't see. You know, Brady's tall, but you got pressure. You got Fletch and Hargrave in your face.
Well, and that's the best part. Your two best players on the defensive front are your interior linemen.
Yeah.
And you could say your two best players on defense. Darius Slay's in the top three, but your three best players defensively, two of your three best players are your defensive tackle.
I mean, you listen. You're going to know this is a game.
Early? Yeah.
Trust me. You know, you can use those in-game things. Like if you're going to bet the game, seriously, if you're going to bet tomorrow night's game, I wouldn't do it until the game starts.
Okay.
I would go in-game because here's what it is. If Brady's uncomfortable, then you got a shot. You know, Eagles, we got a shot. If he's uncomfortable and they're able to get pressure early, you got a shot. Here's what I don't believe. And I heard in the morning show they were talking about it. They said both teams can get in the 30s. The Eagles can get in the 30s. I don't think so. I think this is more of an under type of game. And I don't think the Eagles are going to have some great success in scoring a ton of points. I think if they're going to win it, I think they can get to the 20s, but if they're going to win it, it's going to be one on their defense. Right? Like, you don't want a game played in the 30s.
Right.
Like, Sirianni needs to figure something out. Now, they're a team that is really good against the run. So you're going to have to use, again, go back to the flats, and you're going to have to use a short passing game, which is an extension of the run game. So you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to take advantage every once in a while. You got to take more shots and try to get, Quez is going to be a big deal. Look, Devontae's a star. He's got to get the ball. But the recipe we've seen in their wins, are keeping it close, is Quez is going to have to make them pay with a deep ball.
Yeah, and if you think about it, just from a body standpoint, and, listen, these guys are professional athletes, so their bodies recover a lot quicker than ours, but they're also playing a pretty brutal sport. Richard Sherman didn't really have a preseason because of everything that was going on with him, right? he came back. Last week was his first game of the season, and he's playing on a short week. So his first week of returning to football is 2 games in 4 days. So maybe you could attack Richard Sherman. I would imagine he's on Devontae. I don't know who they had him line up against last week, but maybe you can attack Richard Sherman too with your shots downfield.
Yeah, I
Makes
mean,
sense.
Yeah, it's going to be on. You're going to have to get Jalen at times. His shots down the field, you got to max protect a little bit. You got to make sure he's got a little space, move the pocket a little bit, so that he could set himself and he could actually see it come open. He's going to have to see it. That's when he's at his best on the deep ball. It's not like he can't throw a deep ball. He just needs to be set.
Right, and perfect example of not seeing it was last week. He throws it to Dallas Goedert on the sideline out of bounds, and Quez Watkins is wide open downfield.
Yeah.
Because they probably gave him 2 routes to look at on that side of the field. Your short routes Goddard to get out of bounds, to extend it, to stop the clock. But then your boy Quez Watkins is wide open downfield.
Yeah.
That was at the end of the first half.
Yeah. Let's go to Jay. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Jay.
Hey, yo, come on. What's going on?
What's going on, JJ?
Oh, not much. What's up, chillin'?
What's up, man?
You sound like you're in a tunnel.
No, it's this newfangled car, man, where they got you talking through the car.
You sound horrible, Jay. It's hard to hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's not good. Can you
Your
try?
phone's as good as Michael Franco.
Yeah, you got to call us back, buddy. Michael Franco.
That's his boy. To this day, thinks Michael Franco.
Jason Franco guy? The 5's his guy, though.
No, but also Franco and Nick Williams.
I did remember.
We've had many.
Yeah, you're right.
And I go, Franco? He stinks. He's a big Franco guy. He thinks the Phillies held him back.
He can't hit a breaking pitch.
No.
It's a shame about Franco is he
had power. He had pop.
He's got great pop. But he still can't, to
as soon
this
as you throw a
day.
Slider away.
To this day, he can't hit a breaking pitch. He goes to Baltimore, and the same thing.
Well, it's the same thing every year. Beginning of the season,
he gets hot.
Because guys aren't throwing as many off-speed pitches because nobody does spring training anymore, right? So they're throwing a lot of fastballs to him, and then they go, oh, wait, my arm's better. A, it's more stretched out. B, C, oh, yeah, this is the guy that can't hit a slider.
Right.
And then he tails off the rest of the year.
Hey, real quick, and then we'll get back to the phones. So Francesco says on the gram, I'm not a burn the jersey kind of guy. I always thought that was kind of stupid.
Me too.
But I got to burn Ben's jersey, no?
Donate it. Just donate it. That's all. That's always my answer.
Well, but what if nobody wants to wait? You got to wait and see what happens.
Well, yeah, wait and see what happens. But if this continues, he's no longer here. I would just donate it.
Just donate it?
Yeah.
You don't believe in burning it at all?
No.
Have a ceremony?
No.
In the backyard? Like if I had a fire pit, I would put it in my fire pit.
Listen, if you were doing remember how we were talking about doing that for Fan Fest?
Yeah, I always wanted to do
the bonfire.
Yes, but I want to do a ceremony. I wish to God we could do a ceremony. I thought Fan Fest was the perfect place. First of all, Fan Fest is the best.
Yes.
But all those people, I love that. That day's in me. It's a whirlwind of a day. It's awesome. But I always thought we have all those people together. We got to do a ceremony. Bro backed out.
Gargano, man.
Gargano's out. We couldn't throw him into the volcano.
This is why everything's happened the way it is.
Yeah.
Phillies missed out on the playoffs.
But speaking of the bro, let me just say, God bless him and Addie. He has a beautiful daughter. We talked about the other day that he just gave birth. Addie just gave birth to his second daughter. The girls are adorable. The baby's beautiful.
Yeah, right before kickoff, too, on Sunday.
Yeah,
so
it was awesome.
Jamie was happy about that because he didn't have to miss any of the game.
No, it was
Good work by
so
Paige.
Congratulations for my man. Welcome, Paige Lynch. Beautiful. But, yeah, anyway, we got to do a ceremony. And I do like a bonfire. Dude, you know what? The one thing I like about Mulligan Hill? Listen, it's a great place. The family and all the people are awesome. I'm not the biggest rural guy, right? But you know the one thing I like? Because, I hate all the smells. Like that that manure smell.
I like that manure smell.
The dew smell, the grass smell, all that stuff. I hate all that. But I love the burning smell at night.
Yes.
And that's burning leaves, right? Or whatever it is.
No, we had this conversation last week on the air.
I know.
It's not burning leaves. It's bonfires. It's twigs and branches.
Okay.
And wood.
I like that. I'm just saying. It's fire pits, right?
Yes.
All
Burning leaves is actually illegal in the state of New Jersey.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's not leaves.
So what if you have a fire pit and you put all that stuff, you can't throw leaves in there?
Listen, if a leaf gets in there, you're not gonna hear sirens.
All right.
But like you can't the leaves fell off my tree today. It's fall. Let me go burn all of them.
All right. I don't know. Listen. I'm asking you. I know what I don't know. But
It's a great smell, though.
I love that smell at nighttime. There must be a lot of people out there burning stuff.
Yeah, my dad had a fire probably 4 or 5 nights a week when we were living there during this time. He loved it.
So I'm a big believer in the ceremony. Like I like a ceremony. Like so.
That smell might not be good though. I don't know what the burning jersey smells like.
Well, you got to mix it though. You got to mix it with a bunch of all the sticks and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
I got you.
You throw some sticks in there. Some logs.
Yeah. I think I get the fire started somehow. So, yeah.
I don't know. You throw it in there. It just melts with everything else.
I just don't get. All right, you're talking ceremony. I don't get the people that are like, oh, let me burn this jersey and post it on Twitter.
Yeah. Listen, I agree.
Here's the
that's
attention you
overdone.
ordered.
That's overdone. But let's face it. It's kind of interesting, like the ceremonial piece of it.
Yeah, I'm in on the ceremony.
We need a ceremony. You know that. We're overdue. We got all kinds of ghouls.
Got a ton.
We got ghouls. This Ben Simmons thing happens. It never happens anywhere else.
No, it really doesn't.
I mean, the Sixers, there's some sort of. I always tell you about the Malocchio, right? Like Vinny's mom knows about the Malocchio. That's the evil eye. There's an evil eye on the Sixers, without a doubt. I think it's on the whole sports team scene. But it's definitely on the Sixers, man. Go through all this. We need a ceremony, Holmes.
I think, hold on, let me find this tweet. I saw it a couple of days ago. And somebody posted the list of things. Here you go. Their Twitter handle's PHL Sixers Nation. And it's the 30 for 30 of the Sixers. Beginning with Bynum, into Hinkie, Michael Carter Williams, right? The guy wins Rookie of the Year, gets traded.
Yeah, but I was for that trade, but go ahead.
No, right, but it's just like this is from the very beginning.
Yeah.
The entire Embiid situation, not playing for 2 years, and then he plays for the month of January, and they win 10 games, and then he gets hurt again. Dario Saric and the never coming over aspect of it.
Oh, yeah?
Brian Colangelo and the collars, then obviously Ben. Burner accounts for Brian Colangelo. Yeah. The first-round picks of Markelle Fultz and Jahlil Okafor.
I mean, the thoracic
outlet syndrome.
I mean, that's amazing.
That's a big part of it. The Tobias and Jimmy Butler.
Oh, I forgot about. You know what? I forgot about Jimmy.
Yeah, he's a part of it.
They got and the whole backstabbing Brett, the dinner in Utah.
And this is in the season. Like this isn't postseason.
No, they had the dinner in Utah.
Season, yeah. And then you go quadruple doink. Then Jimmy leaves. Then Al Horford comes in and sucks and is then gone. And now you're at Doc, Darryl, the 1 seed, the Hawks series. And then the final part of this tweet, holdout that makes zero sense to anyone, including Ben.
That's a great point. That's great. It's true. So that's what I'm saying. There's the Malocchio, the evil eye. There's evil. There's some sort of spell. We need a ceremony. I'm going to hold it. Listen, we get closer to Halloween, we can have some fun with it. But there's definitely ghouls in this town. Jay's back. Jay, how's your phone?
Yo, what's going on?
Oh, that's better. What's going on, man?
Yeah. Yo, I hate to say it, cuz how long we been talking about Ben, man?
Nah, you're right, dude.
What I tell you, he always wanted to be out there, man. He never wanted to be here.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to believe it.
Never. That dude, man. All he wanted was the money.
Yeah, but you're right. I never wanted to believe it, and you saw it crystal clear, Jay.
Hey, man, like the point guard he should be. Yo, with the Eagles, that's all I wanted to talk about him. But with the Eagles, I like how our offense is set up, man. But I want to see Jalen this year. It's just a shame. Like every game, everybody is either up or down. It's either all or nothing. Like he got to grow, man. Let him add his year at least.
I mean, that's where I'm at. I mean, you hear I couch it. I mean, yeah. I'm not making a judgment until the end of the year.
But look, I know he worked. You know, the biggest thing that's going to be with him is his coaching, man. His Sirianni, can he set up a system for him?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think he's trying. I think, one of the things is that you have to scheme around what he does best and what he doesn't do well.
But like an offensive mind, like Sean Payton did that for Drew Brees.
No, Drew Brees had, I've heard this before. Drew Brees had an arm. He was just short.
I don't know.
Dude, I mean, if you don't think Drew Brees had an arm, you got to go back to quarterback school. Come on, Holmes. You know that.
Because I don't know. He had the strongest arm ever.
Oh, my God. Are you out of your mind?
No, he had no strong arm, cuz. But, what you think we going to do next year with these picks, man?
Wait. I love you. I really do. Drew Brees had a rifle. It was only at the end where you saw his arm started to go awry at the end of his career.
He probably had it before the shoulder injury.
No, dude, he had an arm. Stop trying to rewrite. Stop. I'm not going to let you do it. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're flat out, like, seriously. If I got to go get Sean Payton on the phone to tell you you're wrong, I will do that. That's ridiculous. Please.
All right, because like you said, what you call it? You call yourself the calabrese?
Hard head, yes. That's not being a hard head. That's being real. I'm trying to be real with you, man. It's the same way where you... whatever. I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah, because I know what you're about to say.
Because you got to go back to quarterback school. I'm sorry. That's the one thing. I'll give you, the makeup of athletes. You're good at that.
Yeah.
Like I would have you interview my picks.
Oh, yeah, because, look, I would have definitely traded down in 2017. I'd have took Ingram and whatever L.A. was going to give me.
No, but Ingram came. Oh, man, I know. You with the Ingram. I hate Ingram. What's he want?
Hey, cuz, look, he'd have fit better with JoJo.
Listen, you might be right for the wrong reasons, right? Like the kid has a hole in his character, and you nailed it, so I'll give you props.
Hey, thanks, cuz. I appreciate it.
I love you, Jay. You know that.
With the Birds next year, though, I got my eyes on this quarterback from LSU, man. You think we could get him?
Cornerback or quarterback? Not Max Johnson.
No, the cornerback. I seen he had
okay.
or something.
Yeah. No, listen, we got a long way for the draft, man. Like, I'm with you. There's a lot of guys I like. Like, I like Hamilton, too. Another caller brought him up. But we don't even know where they're going to pick. We don't know how many first-round picks they're going to have, what the Wentz pick's going to be. Next year could be awesome all season. I'm with you guys. But, like, I want to be in the moment.
Let's get to week 6.
All right?
Which is tomorrow.
Right, because I don't know where they're going to pick. There's going to be a lot of ifs. But he is good, I will tell you. All right. We're talking about Parks. Oh, yes, Parks Casino and Sportsbook. Oh, this offer is fantastic. Eagles plus 50. I told you, it's the special bet. Just go and download the Parks Sportsbook app. Here's what you got to do. Go to parkscasino.com/PA. Download the app to your phone. Then you look around. And again, you could be a new user or an existing user. And look for the special bet. Click on the special bet, and then you'll see Eagles plus 50. And then you can bet it up to $50. And here's the kicker is it's not minus 110, it's plus 120. So that equates to 20%, right? So your $50 is really $60 if the Eagles cover the 50, which they will. So make sure you do it. It's basically a free $60 that you get from Parks, and you can have some fun with it, man. So go to parkscasino.com/PA. Use that code, okay? Fanatic. And you got it. It's easy. Just click on the special bet is what it's called. There's the general. Special bet. Check it out. You got to be in PA. You got to be 21. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
The latest with Simmons. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Safe Auto Insurance. Safe Auto Insurance offers low down payments and flexible payment options to help our customers stay on the road for less. Play it safe with Safe Auto. Call 1-800-SAFE-AUTO for your fast and free quote today. Ben Simmons is back in the city of Philadelphia after he arrived at the practice facility right before the preseason game the other night and just knocked on the door, said, hey, is anybody home? They let him in. He takes his COVID vaccine. Yesterday, he then sits down with Sixers brass, and the reports are that they're going to try to work things out for him to play this season. Yeah, we'll see about that. Tomorrow, the Eagles host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Thursday Night Football. The Braves head to the NLCS. Phillies haven't made the playoffs in 10 years, and they're about to take on either the Dodgers or the Gabe Kapler-led Giants. That should be fun. This update is also brought to you by DEA Take Back Day, October 23rd. DEATakeback.com. Help DEA keep our community safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take Back Day, October 23rd. Visit DEATakeback.com. Keep it locked here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
This is Brent Musburger's Action Update for 97.5 The Fanatic. Simple Green is perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new. SimpleGreen.com.
Philadelphia Eagles hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Thursday Night Football. Dallas Goedert on injured reserve COVID-19 list for the Eagles. Rob Gronkowski is out for Tampa Bay with a rib injury. Tom Brady has an injured right thumb but expects to play. Buccaneers laying 7.52 the total at Lincoln Financial Field. Philadelphia Flyers open up the season Friday at home with Vancouver. The Flyers are 40-1 to win the Stanley Cup, 20-1 to win the Eastern Conference, and 9-1 to win the Metro Division. The Islanders are favored to win the Metro Division plus 275, followed by the Rangers at plus 425. DraftKings Sportsbook is America's top-rated sportsbook app. I'm Mike Sennett, 97.5 The Fanatic.
You run a business, setbacks change everything. And online, they happen fast. With your Comcast Business Internet, you can stay ahead. And now it comes with Security Edge to make it even more secure. It helps keep your network safe with scans every 10 minutes. And unlike some cybersecurity options, this helps protect every device that's connected. Because when your information, your people, and your company have Security Edge, you can be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Fast speeds and advanced security. Now together for $69.99 a month for 12 months with a 3-year agreement from Comcast Business. Learn more about powerful connectivity and advanced cybersecurity solutions for your business. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today. Offer ends 1/3/22. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 100 megabits per second and Security Edge customers only. Early termination fee applies. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change.
I'm Joel Clark, a Select Quote agent, with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and he can't take it with him. Well, I went to work and found Ray, who's 40 and takes medication to control his high blood pressure, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. That's way more coverage for a lot less than what he was paying. If SelectQuote didn't shop for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote and to find out how much you can save, call 1-800-885-9500. That's 1-800-885-9500. 1-800-885-9500. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your premium could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
With Halloween around the corner, Fine Wine and Good Spirits couldn't help but notice how many terrifyingly themed cocktail pairings there are, like gravediggers and dirty martinis, slashers and screwdrivers, ghouls and Bloody Marys. Bring together frightful nights and delightful drinks. Save $3 on select 750 milliliter bottles of New Amsterdam vodka, like Pink Whitney Pink Lemonade Vodka. Plus, save an additional $1 with our online coupon at FWGS.com. Offers end October 31st, 2021. Please enjoy responsibly.
Bet Rivers Sportsbook wants you to be in control of your football bets. That's why players love the same game parlays at Bet Rivers. Same game parlays let you mix and match player props and game bets, and gives a payout boost to the winning combinations you want to root for. Combine two bets or combine many. You pick your confidence level and then watch the game unfold. Bet on same-game parlays at BetRivers.com or download the BetRivers app. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The gym is full of people who believe it's never too early to get ready for next summer. Your local Train Comfort Specialist agrees. That's why they're offering special financing offers and rebates on a new high-efficiency heating and cooling system from Train with a whole-house air filtration system to keep the air you breathe clean and safe. The secret to staying cool next summer starts with a hot deal this fall. Visit Train.com to find an independent Train Comfort Specialist near you. It's hard to stop a Train. Subject to credit approval.
I need tech that leaves my hands free during my work day and my workout.
It's possible with Staples Connect.
I need tech for my home office that makes it easier to work from home.
Also possible because Staples Connect has the innovative tech and tools you need to take on the future of work. And now Apple AirPods Pro are only $199. You save $50. Explore what's new at your local Staples store or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 10/16, limit 2 while supplies last.
Marcus by Goldman Sachs offers personal loans with no fees, ever. Banks offer coffee. So what's more important, a Marcus by Goldman Sachs loan with no fees that could help consolidate debt, or bank coffee that tastes like bank coffee? You can money. Visit Marcus.com to learn more about saving, borrowing, and investing from Marcus by Goldman Sachs.
Investing involves risk and investments may lose value. Brokerage and investment advisory services by Goldman Sachs & Company, LLC. Member FINRA SIPC. Lending and deposits products provided by Goldman Sachs Bank USA. Member FDIC.
Oh, according to research, 82% of people remember radio ads. So, 82% of you listening will remember that this is an ad for ZipRecruiter. 82% of you will note that if you're hiring, ZipRecruiter finds qualified people for your job. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And 82% of you will remember that you can try ZipRecruiter for free. But you have to go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Yes, free. Again. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet Patrick Peterson, owner of a Philadelphia coffee shop. Business was normal until a coffee critic called it the best specialty coffee in the country. It was time to scale up. So he turned to his American Express Blue Business Cash Card, which lets him earn 2% cash back on his business purchases for the first $50,000 spent and 1% after that. Now Patrick has some new ideas brewing. Built for business by American Express. This story features a fictional character from a fictional business. Terms and cashback cap apply. Learn more at AmericanExpress.com/Blue Business Cash. Don't do business without it.
Anthony! My man Anthony. Here he is, Anthony Labruciano, the great shingle master. When it comes to your roof, when it comes to your windows or siding, make sure you go to Labruciano Roofing and Exteriors. Now, I've told you about Anthony and his incredible company. Now, here's the beauty of what he does now. He's constantly adding to building his company. So now he has this new software, which is awesome. So you can see in 3D how your new roof, your new siding or windows will look before you decide on the color or the style. Thing's outrageous. Right? Because think about it. You get a new roof. All right, but you want to look at it. All right, we're getting new siding. What's the color scheme going to look at? Well, whatever it is, you got it right there. You can see it, not some little like swath that, and you try to extrapolate what it's going to look like. No, you get it right in 3D. It's amazing. By the way, it's going to get cold. Next week, I saw it's going down in the 40s. Shooters is all excited. He's going to throw a party. But before winter gets here, understand something called ice damming. All right? A lot of people experienced that last year. That's where water gets stuck inside the walls of your house. And it freezes. It's ice damming. Then the problem happens when it all melts. And you get a warm day, a series of warm days, that water melts and you got major issues. Make sure you call Anthony. Get winter-proofed. Make sure your roof is good. Take care of your home with Labruciano Roofing and Exteriors. Hundreds of 5-star Google reviews. They're the best. Trust Anthony Labruciano Roofing and Exteriors. Call him 610-265-ROOF or go to PARoofPros.com.
Anthony!
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
Emotional intelligence.
All right. Here we go, baby. 12:30 across the Delaware Valley. You'll still hear from Nick Sirianni at some point coming up. Our 12 o'clock hour is brought to you by Service First Heating and Air Conditioning. Get 0% financing for 72 months, $500 rebate when you purchase a complete heating and cooling system from Service First. Learn more at servicefirsthvac.com. Well, Tunis, as we sit here convening, and we're talking to the General T.Y. Johnson at this insanity that is happening, how does the saga wind up?
How does it wind up? He does not play a game with the Sixers. That's what I think. I know we had our man T. Will on earlier today saying he's going to play. I can't see it happening unless it's like 5-10 games into the season and a trade doesn't happen yet and he's getting fined more and more money and then he finally caves. But I don't see him playing the first week of games and then eventually he gets shipped out of here. I just don't know if it's for a star or not.
Well, yeah, I mean, here's the problem. You know, he's making it this ridiculous soap opera, and that just continues to decrease value because, like, here's the other thing. You know, there's the, vaccination status involved here, which I think, it could be an issue. There's a lot of issues surrounding Simmons and potential suitors.
And here's the thing, Ant. This is what drives me crazy. I remember we played a clip from Shaq and Charles like a month ago. He's not even that good to be doing this.
No.
Like, listen, we know that if this guy develops a jump shot or is a little bit more aggressive and has some stones on the court, yeah, he could be a top player. He's an all-star. 3 straight years, he's an all-star. But this guy isn't that good of a ball player, this good of a ball player, to be able to have this kind of a holdout. You know what I mean? Like, he's not a star.
No. He's barely an all-star.
He's the third option on this team.
Oh, well, here's the point.
Fourth, if Seth Curry's raining threes.
I mean, here's the problem, man. The problem is the dude, and I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty. I raised my hand, man. I'm guilty. Guilty. Partly I get what I deserve because I defended him ad nauseum, that I was a Benanon member. I used to make a joke about how much I defended him because I kept thinking that he was going to add to his game, that next piece would come. And I even last year, forget all the nonsense, even after Game 7, and when he didn't shoot the ball, I never said anything because I don't want to be an idiot, but I'll come clean and tell you guys straight up, I still thought there was hope for him. Like, I still thought, well, maybe that he would get it, and this would be what he needs to actually put him over the top. He's got some sort of neurosis. I mean, I don't know what his issue is, but clearly, you look at his behavior on the floor. Who doesn't shoot? Who doesn't dunk a ball?
I don't know, man.
Like, you're deathly afraid to go to the foul line. He got that ball underneath, and go back, and we've all watched it a million times. It was a hot potato.
Yeah.
It was like the ball was on fire, and he was like the ball had needles, like it was a porcupine basketball. The way he got the ball, and he immediately, like, you know what it reminded me of? You ever see a kid that is not very good, and he somehow gets the ball, and he doesn't know what to do with it?
Okay.
Right? Like, he reminded me of that. Like, literally, the ball was made of porcupine needles, and it was porcupine ball. And he, like, spazzed, and right away just passed it to Tease. Instead of having the wherewithal to go, all right, we'll get the easy dunk and be done with it. But he's so deathly afraid of going to the line. Now, that fear manifests itself into him running away the entire fourth quarter.
Yep.
And really the whole series, he ran away.
4 straight fourth quarters.
Like,
no
he
field goal
but he ran away the whole series. Like, he wanted nothing to do with that whole series, if you go back to it.
He was also embarrassed in the previous series because they were doing the hack about
Right.
it. And eventually he started hitting the free throws, so they had to stop doing it. But I'm sure he was embarrassed that there's literally a game plan to foul him on purpose.
Yes.
And he's too cool to be embarrassed, ain't it?
Yes. I'm just going to put this out there because it's a joke that's running around the inside. and it's a great joke. It's just like, if or not, like I don't know his status, but we believe that his status is non-vax, but that's none of my business or whatever, unless it's manifest stuff like Kyrie Irving, right? Then it becomes part of the team's issue.
Yeah.
So he don't want to take that shot either. That's what everybody's saying. And they're saying it over and over and over again. I mean, he's got some sort of issue. Because how could you possibly run away on the floor and exhibit that kind of behavior and then blame everybody else without being a psychopath?
Yeah.
Seriously, there's something wrong with you.
Oh, dude, his post-game interview. How many assists did I have? How did Trey shoot when I was on him? Dude, just like it's crazy how much different the situation would be if right after the game he goes, all right, clearly I have to work on my game. I have to add something to it, blah, blah, blah. And the situation would be so much different. But no, he does the how many assists did I have? I am who I am. It is what it is. Screw you, dude. It is what it is. All right, Mr. Millions. Can't stand this dude. I'm out.
Gross, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. What's happening, Gross?
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Greg from media. I don't know if you remember or not, but...
Oh, Graf, what's going on, man? Why do they say Gross?
Yeah.
What's going on, Graf? Yeah, man.
Got a kid and everything, so I'm walking
Oh,
around Philly
congratulations.
Right now, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm following Jamie's footsteps. So
I love it, Graf.
Yeah, well, I'm walking around Philly right now, and I'm listening to you, man, and there's no real way to describe how I feel right now about the Ben sympathizers. Like, you got a guy calling up, talking on Joel Embiid's game when he had 8 turnovers because our center is dribbling the basketball. Like, why is he doing that? I don't know. Maybe because our point guard doesn't. Like, I know. I don't understand.
No, I really believe that. I believe, if you ask me, again, I don't know for a fact, but I believe that that was a plant, that call.
Oh, yeah, he was getting paid.
Like, I do, like, listen,
I'm with you.
don't, there are people that call up that are plants. I can sniff it out. Like, throughout the years, dude, let me throw something by you, because you're a great listener, right?
Yeah.
Now, 99 out of 100 times, unless somebody is crude, right, or completely rude, if they have a dissenting opinion, I always let them go, right?
100%.
And in fact, I go overboard where Chunas gets mad, where I keep him on too long.
That's correct.
So with that guy, it was completely a plant call. It was so ridiculous that he was a guy on the payroll.
Yeah, and you knew 100%. You knew that he wouldn't change his mind at all.
Right,
because it was bought.
Exactly.
It was bought.
Exactly.
But you guys need to start your own trust the process museum at this rate. After Andrew went through everything that went down over the past decade or so, it's pretty clear that we need a stop by stop exhibit in the art museum, like the Van Gogh situation they have now, so we can just show you the story of the process and how absolutely ridiculous this is, and how you couldn't even make this up. You couldn't even make this decade up if you tried. And you're a writer, Ant. I don't think there's even a chance in your mind that you would think, oh, okay, the previous GM and president created a burner account to therefore, go after his star player, and then you've got the Markelle Fultz thoracic, whatever.
Dude,
it is.
I mean, I'm dying. Actually, I'm dying to do it because actually the story. I like writing non-sports because I'm kind of into the life piece of it because I like talking about sports. But I will tell you, that story is so absurd that I want to write it.
Somebody has to. There's no way that you're not a director for ESPN's 30 for 30 and you're not looking at this all unfold. This is
it's unbelievable. And meanwhile, you know what? You know what the backdrop is? This is actually awesome. The Sixers are going to be sold out for the whole season this year, right?
Oh, 100%.
Right? So they'll have sold out Wells Fargo 5 straight seasons. Do you know how many seasons they sold out before this current streak of 5?
No idea.
0.
For how long?
Forever. Their first full season sellout was 5 years ago.
The process worked in the pocket. You know, the thing that's so funny right now, too, is this like, oh, I'm going to give Ben Simmons a shot. Why? He's the MVP of the regular season in my eyes. He's the perfect regular season basketball player. But as soon as it matters, it's the easiest thing in the world to just shut it down. All you got to do is double him in the box, and he won't drive the lane or anything.
I know. Graf, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Oh, my God. I just want to know what happens next. And to anyone that thinks the Sixers don't have the ball in their court right now, it's pretty clear that this entire flex didn't work for Ben Simmons.
No, and they went and they went rogue. Yes. Yes. Graf, great call. Listen, best to the baby, man.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it, brother. Take it easy. Nah, dude, I'm with you. And here's the other thing. He went rogue. He went rogue. And know this, too. You know, remember when he was supposed to have a shooting coach and his brother, right? His brother was the one who was the shooting coach. Not the brother who's there now with him, but his other brother. And his other brother was the shooting coach, and his name's Liam. And Liam is now, and he's a pretty good coach. He understands things. But he's somewhere in Colorado now, the small college coaching. Because he had to give up that cake.
Probably smart on his part.
I mean, come on, Holmes. Like, when are you gonna wake up? I thought, like a fool, that maybe he being embarrassed the way he was in Game 7 on Father's Day in front of the whole league, that would be enough to jar him. But you're right. Like, afterwards,
I am who I am. It is what it is. Those are words he used. Yeah. After a Game 7 loss that I'm sure 20,000 people were listening to the postgame show driving out.
Yeah.
And they heard those comments.
It's amazing.
By the way, Lauren tweets in, who I hung out with a bit at FanFest. She's awesome. She points out that we forgot to mention Markelle Fultz literally breaking Joel Embiid's face.
Oh, yeah. That's
forgot. Like, what? Where would that happen? Yeah. Anywhere else? Literally wore a mask.
No, man,
he broke his face.
No, we have to somehow. We need a ceremony, man. We got to have a ceremony. I'm a big ceremony man. Do you remember? In fact, I think it worked. Do you remember when the Eagles couldn't win at the Link?
Yeah. All because of Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I actually christened it. I actually went. I got a priest, a rabbi, and a shaman.
Really?
I was at the other station.
Okay.
And we went all around the Link. We broadcast live. We were all around the Link. It was a great day. And it worked.
Oh, okay. So maybe we need to do that.
Yep. Colin in Westchester. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Yo, Kyle.
Yo, cuz.
What's up, brother?
What's up, Tunis? How we doing today?
What's up, man?
Not much. Oh, so I tweeted into you guys, I think about a couple weeks ago. I held my own ceremony in my backyard here. I burned the Ben Simmons jersey.
You did? Now, what was the prayer you said before you burned it?
Dude, I don't know. I didn't say anything. I was just wanted to see that jersey burn. That's all I wanted to do, man.
Did you put it in the fire? Now, what do you have, fire pit, or did you go trash can?
No, I have a fire pit in the backyard. So what I did was, it was a bit windy out here when I was doing it, so I just poured gasoline on it. A little bit risky, but just lit a match and threw it on there, and it just went up.
All right. Listen, I feel you. Tunis, I know you're anti-burning the jersey, but if it makes you feel good, I can't be against something that makes you feel good like that.
Yeah, donating makes you feel good, too.
Yeah, I agree.
I still think it went to a good cause,
Yeah.
Burning the jersey.
Yeah, what's the cause of Colin?
With Ben Simmons, all he sees in his eyes is the things that he does right. It's nothing about, like, when he messes up, he doesn't take ownership for his mistakes.
Correct. Yes.
And if it's just like, dude, come on, man. Like,
yeah, it's galling.
It's going to just go on forever. Like, I'm done with it, man. I really am.
Yeah. I hear you, brother. Kyle, I agree. It's done. It's so, this drama. I went off the drama bus. I just want to win a title.
There's so much drama
I just want to compete. I don't want drama. I just want to compete. I don't need fake entertainment. I don't need that nonsense.
And the Phillies were one of the more dramatic teams I've ever dealt with this year. With all the COVID stuff going on with this team, and I mean there were so.
I mean they weren't like the Sixers.
No, but I'm saying like every team's dealing with drama, right? You got the drama with the Eagles last year with Wentz. This year, you got everything with the vaccine. Didi Gregorius has the worst season of his career, and goes, it must have been the vaccine. Like, no, dude, it wasn't. It's because you're an aging player.
Nola.
You're losing it. You know, that's Nola's giving me. Don't talk to me about September. Well, dude, your September sucks. I'm sorry. Like there's so much going on.
Yeah.
I just want to watch sports.
I know.
That's why we love Bryce. We love Embiid, right?
I do. I love those guys.
They just go out there and play.
Yeah, that's why I love Jalen. Right? Here's the thing. He don't give you a peep. He don't blame. He has a bad game. He don't blame anybody.
Flush it. That's what he's.
Right. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I know what happens in the future and the whole thing. But whatever happens, I don't care. Wherever he goes, whether it's here or anywhere else, that's a dude I'll always love. He's just a good dude. I wish to God he had Wentz's arm.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And then he would be Embiid at quarterback. All right, big hour ahead. You'll hear from Sirianni. All right? We got lots to do. I finally got an Eagles call that I can't wait to take. But first, I got to tell you about your game room. Because, any room in your house can become a game room. Yeah. You know why? Because Royal Billiard knows how to create a game atmosphere. So when I mean game room, I mean place to watch football, a place for fun. It don't have to be some big room. It could be any room in your house can turn into the game room. Yeah. Royal Billiard will create the best place in your house to watch the game with family and friends. And they got pool tables, shuffleboard tables, foosball, skee ball, darts, poker tables, pinball machines, you name it. Royal Billiard offers custom and pre-made bars. Bars, Tunis. Bars. They have everything. Now's the time to shop for your holidays. You're going to get some gathering, right, for the holidays. People come over the house. We want to make sure you're all hooked up. And Royal Billiard will, when I tell you, give you the right products for your home, install them with a smile. They'll video chat with you, whatever you need. They'll go to your house. And if you have a mountain house or a shore house, they'll go there too. Whatever you want. Audra is the owner of Royal Billiard. She is fun. She embodies it. Visit the Royal Billiard showroom in Hatfield or at royalbilliard.com. Royal Billiard and Recreation, the Delaware Valley's ultimate game room store since 1982.
Fanatic Sports Update.
The latest with Simmons. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Audible. Whatever you're into, you'll find it at Audible. Listen to thrillers, motivation, comedy, and more with podcasts, bestsellers, and originals all in one app. Sign up and start free at audible.com. So, now we have even more latest news from the saga of Ben Simmons. Not that much different, but Keith Pompey said the Sixers concluded practice. Simmons is expected to come in for an individual workout this morning. So Ben Simmons did not practice with the team today. He can begin working out with the team on Friday, according to Keith Pompey. Doc Rivers spoke to the media today, was asked whether or not Ben Simmons was going to play with the team, and his answer was, I don't know. So that's what we got going on right now with the Sixers. Eagles hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tomorrow, Thursday night football. The Braves are heading to the NLCS. So the Atlanta Braves, and it's just going to get even better if Gabe Kapler and the Giants beat the Dodgers to head to the NLCS. They still have one game left in that series. This update that's it, Audible. Keep it locked right here in the Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
And Gargano. Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey, it's Anthony Gargano. Lose that summer vacation weight quickly and reset your metabolism with NJ Diet. NJ Diet uses new technology that consists of hair and saliva sampling to customize a personal weight loss program just for you. They contractually guarantee that you will shed 20 to 40 plus pounds in only 40 days. NJ Diet is a hormone detoxification system that evaluates and targets each individual person's needs, then balances your hormones where the side effect is weight loss. NJ Diet utilizes DNA testing to create your personal diet plan and workout regimen so you can keep the weight off. Full supervision is provided every step of the way, and you even get the doctor's personal email and phone number. NJ Diet is all natural. There are no shots, no hormones, no prepackaged foods, and no surgery. Locations: Princeton, Cherry Hill, King of Prussia, and around the world with live online video consultations. Call 855-5NJ-DIET, 855-5NJ-DIET, or log on to njdiet.com to lose the weight for good. That's njdiet.com.
Everything works together. It's a beautiful thing. With Xfinity, you get Wi-Fi faster than a gig to power a house full of devices, so your home becomes a symphony of activity. We start with Dad streaming cooking videos in the kitchen. Add a little gaming in the basement. Gorgeous. Now let's bring in some working from the couch. And finally, the sweet melody of Grandpa streaming his nature shows. Can your internet do that? And there goes Grandpa.
Now through November 1st, ask how to get $150 back when you sign up for gig speed internet. Or get started with Xfinity Internet for $39.99 a month for 12 months. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 11/1/21. Restrictions apply. New Performance Pro 200 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
Enjoy football and the baseball postseason like never before at BetMGM. Sign up today using bonus code DGUN, and your first wager is risk-free up to $1,000. Get a piece of the nonstop sports action that October is all about. Plus, when you register with BetMGM, you'll get instant access to parlay selection features, live betting options, player props, and daily boosted odds specials on the biggest games of the month. From Hail Mary passes to walk-off home runs, BetMGM takes every play to a whole new level of excitement. Simply download the BetMGM app today or go to BetMGM.com and enter bonus code DGUN, and your very first wager is risk-free up to $1,000. New customer offer, paid in free bets. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 or older, Pennsylvania only. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. BetMGM Sports in partnership with Hollywood Casino Morgantown.
Is it my favorite song? I don't know.
Oh, it definitely is.
Well, it's at the top of my playlist.
1-800-SAFE-AUTO.
It's my morning alarm.
Pick up the phone, the call is free.
Every morning.
I like this jingle. I mean, in just 3 minutes, you can get a low down payment on state minimum coverage, so you can get back on the road. What's not to love?
1-800-SAFE-AUTO.
Sorry, hold on. Hello?
It's even her ringtone.
Play it safe, Safe Auto.
Call 1-800-SAFE-AUTO for your quote today.
Hey guys, it's Andrew, the Tunis, and I have a can't-miss lock for you this football season. It's my #1 beer for tailgating, a hazy New England IPA called Pulp Daddy. Brewed by Greater Good Imperial Brewing Company, Pulp Daddy is a juicy IPA lover's delight with a citrus grove aroma and the nectar of the hop gods. Greater Good is nationally recognized as a top 20 craft brewery, and when you crack open a Pulp Daddy IPA, you'll see why it's my #1 draft pick. You can find Pulp Daddy at many fine area bars and stores like Wegmans and Acme, and distributed by Nebulous Beverages. Check out my beer for this football season, Pulp Daddy IPA.
Gentlemen, now you can find the best brands and fits for you without even trying. Just follow these easy instructions. Step 1, shop a personalized store that does all the work for you by customizing a selection for your taste and body. Step 2, level up your closet with the best brands and fits with little to no effort. Not trying has never looked so good. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store. We're so you.
Philadelphia's hometown sportsbook. Bet Rivers is the official sports betting partner of the Philadelphia Flyers. All season long, make your hockey bets with a trusted local team at Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Get started today with a special offer. Use the code 250MATCH to get up to $250 in bonus money on your first deposit. Whether you watch the Flyers game at home or at the Bet Rivers Sportsbook at Rivers Casino Philadelphia, bet with a winner at BetRivers.com. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
After 9 seasons in the NFL, take it from me, your team is like family. Make sure your home caregiver is from my team, because when it comes to home care, you want your loved ones cared for like family. Contact my team at Affordable Home Care today.
What's up, guys? It's Andrew. There's a big Thursday night matchup between Tampa Bay and Philly. FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge is about to make it even bigger. It's already huge for us, right? We're Birds fans. Go Birds. FanDuel is giving new customers 30-1 odds on either team to win. Start the week right by winning $150 on just a $5 bet. Now, you know how I feel. I'm always repping my Birds when it comes to betting, right? I will never bet against my squad. It's only $5, right? I know. Listen, $5 is tough to come by sometimes, but $5, if you're going to put the first bet down at $5, put it on the Birds, because you're going to lie to yourself that if the Birds lose, if the Birds win, but you put the money on the Bucks and you could add $150, you're not going to be happy. Don't lie to yourself. FanDuel sports betting made simple. Plus, when you win, you'll get paid in as little as 24 hours. Just sign up with promo code Fanatic this week before Tampa Bay takes on the Birds. You could win $150 on a $5 bet. Remember, use promo code Fanatic so they know that I sent you. Must be 21 plus and present in PA. New users only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. Max bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Wait, time out. You and the general, you just blew my mind. There's more than 2 Home Alones?
Yeah, dude, there's...
The general said there's like 10 Home Alones. I thought there was the original one where they go to Paris and he stays home in Chicago.
Yeah.
And then there's the one where they go to Florida.
And he goes to New York.
And he goes to New York. It's on the wrong plane.
No, there's
another
2
one?
more. The third one, he had the chicken pox and something happened, so they let him stay home. It wasn't the same thing where they traveled. He was home alone because he had the chicken pox, and this is a totally different actor. This was not.
It's not the kid.
What's the kid's name? Macaulay Culkin. All right, yeah.
Culkin, yeah.
Yeah, it's not. So it's not him. And then the fourth one.
See, they kill every time they get the wrong actor. You go away from the actor, it kills it.
Yeah. Or sometimes the story just gets.
Well, like that story can only be told really once, but the second one you can do, but then it's got to stop.
Yeah, like Liam Neeson said it best. They asked him if he was going to make a Taken 4, and he said no, because that would make me seem like a very bad father. That it happens a 4th time where somebody gets taken from my family.
First of all, what was the second one? The wife gets taken.
The wife
right?
gets taken. Yeah, I don't even know the third.
Now and that made sense because that was
they're getting paybacks because he killed the guy's son.
Right. Okay. I get it.
But now you're getting 3.
Now, what's the third one?
Honestly, I don't even know. It's bad work by me, but I don't even know.
Good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you could do 2.
Marco's Revenge.
Right. Like, you could do 2.
Yeah.
You can't do 3.
No, and then they asked him to make a 4th, and he literally said no.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's stupid. Like, the first one, they caught something.
Yes.
Like, listen, we all love, like, vengeance. Like, deep down, we all love vengeance, and we were wronged, right? So we can get behind the story of vengeance. That's 2. And basically, Home Alone, same thing. The kids get vengeance on the bad guys. So you could do 2 Home Alones. You can't do 3 Home Alones. And now 4. Now, you told me they're making another one?
Yeah, so
it's a remake?
It'll be the 5th one, but it's it looks more like a remake of the first one, where the story is the parents left, and he's home alone. So it's pretty much that. I'm anti-remake sometimes.
I don't know. It's the new one is, once again?
Just a remake, pretty much.
So they're going to redo the whole thing?
Yeah, it's just going to be different ways of how he stopped them and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't like a remake either. Has there ever been a good remake?
Tyrone says yes.
What do we got? What's he got?
Scarface was a remake.
Yes, it was. But it was so different of a movie, right? Like, it was a whole... It wasn't the exact same story. This was the story of a Cuban refugee and tells the whole story of Miami in the 70s and 80s.
Okay.
So it really wasn't a remake.
I still have not seen
sense.
it. I'll be honest. Well, shocker, I didn't see a movie. But from all I've heard, the newest, A Star is Born, was the best one, apparently.
Oh, I didn't see it either.
The one with, it was Bradley Cooper and
I had no
Lady
interest
Gaga.
in
That
that,
apparently has been the best. And there's like 5 of them. Like there's a lot of the same story.
Right.
But apparently this is the best one.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I have no interest.
The Wiz after Wizard of Oz.
Right. But that's an adaptation. That's not the same exact story. Right?
He does say Home Alone might be an adaptation, but it looks the same. It looks like the parents left. Oh, my God, we don't have our son.
Now, they redid this Dune. Dune was a flop. It's a sci-fi movie.
Oh, really?
It was a flop. Now they redid it.
All right, hold on. Let me. By the way, because I have it on my Google Last, the Sixers' first home game against the Nets will be on ESPN, so that's gonna be fun. So if Ben plays,
oh my God, really?
Yeah. So that's gonna be really cool.
Oh.
Best remade movies: The Departed is on there. Scarface is on this list. Wait a second.
What was The Departed? It was a remake of an Asian film, if I remember. They took that from an Asian movie.
Okay, but it's still you would call it a remake, right?
I mean, that's loose. All right, go ahead.
Longest Yard.
That's a remake.
Yep. Literally the exact same movie, pretty much. Point Break.
I thought the old one. They made another Point Break.
Yep, in 2015 they made one.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't recreate the gem that was Keanu, right?
Apparently, the 1978 Halloween movie was a remake. I didn't know there was a previous Michael Myers. I had no idea.
Before 1978?
Yeah, apparently. Tyrone's nodding his head. There's a lot in here, like Clash of the Titans. Casino Royale was a remake.
Well, there's a movie, Bullet. Steve McQueen, famous movie, that was remade by, it was a great movie. It was remade by, what's his face? Mickey Rourke.
Apparently The Thing was a remake, which was made in 1951.
Yeah,
so,
listen, you're going to remake something from 1925. All right. But like Home Alone?
Yeah, come on now.
I mean,
Yeah, there's like a lot of random movies in here.
Yeah.
Like 3 Men and a Baby.
That was a remake?
Apparently, yeah.
I didn't see either of them.
The Invisible Man.
Well, that's a story, like Dracula, right? Like that's been that's been done a million times. By the way, they do need to come up with a new monster.
Yeah,
I mean,
there should be.
We're overdue for a new monster. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're still all pretty good. Like the horror genre still.
Yeah, but how
kicks,
many
man.
times you going to go with the vampire? The vampire comes every 15 years. He makes a comeback. You know, you get the same characters: Frankenstein, werewolf. I mean, you got to come up with something different. Invisible Man. Come on, General.
So I'm reading up on the new Home Alone movie. Buzz, the big brother of Kevin McAllister.
Oh, he has a kid?
He's a cop. So Buzz McAllister is in the movie. I don't know if it's played by Buzz, the original guy.
So he's a cop, Buzz?
Oh, but the guy who played Buzz makes a cameo as a cop. Yeah. Oh, so
Tyrone loves
Devin Rattray is probably going to be in his second movie ever. Tyrone's in because of Devin Rattray alone.
All right. Oh, JB says Halloween 1978 was the original. Halloween 2007 was the remake.
No, but the list I'm reading of is movies that were the 1978 Halloween was the second movie of, whatever.
They actually, it's not a sequel. There's a difference
No.
between a sequel, a prequel, and then a remake. The remake is the same story.
I know what he's saying because I saw that remake and it was terrible.
All right.
I'll try to find this out.
All right. You don't have to. It's not that deep.
No, it's that deep.
It's not that deep.
It's that deep.
Kevin, how about this? What are the odds that we have we were talking Home Alone, and a Kevin is our first caller to go back to the phones? Kevin! Hello, Kev.
Couldn't have planned it any better, huh?
It's perfect.
And I have a couple directions I want to go on the Sixers, but I just want to ask you this. In all your time on the radio, because you've been on for a long time, has the day before an Eagles game, primetime Thursday night, has another team in the city dominated the conversation?
No, the only time I remember that would be Phillies in the World Series, 08, 09. Right? When there was primetime Eagles. But never has it usurped a story like this. Brady coming in, right? Thursday night, Buck Aikman, never.
Crazy. But it just proves to you at the heart of it, we're really a basketball town.
I mean, I don't know about that, but I think we're a sports town.
No, I agree. I guess you're right on that. I have a couple different aspects that I want to talk about with you in 2 minutes, so it's difficult. My first one is obviously Ben Simmons has some sort of issue. His father's supposed to be this tough New York guard that ended up playing Australia. How does he end up as soft as he is? Why is it that he's allowed, to come back and do the things that he's done and be here? And we'll spend, we'll boo him. I wish he would get silenced. Tyrone, since you're there, great take on Twitter. I saw a clip of you talking about him. The real thing I want to criticize here is that when you go through that process, caller called earlier and said, talk about the 30 for 30 that's eventually going to happen with this process thing. There's one common denominator in this whole thing, and it's the guy that owns this team now. If this were Jeffrey Lurie, we'd be at his front gate trying to barbecue him. And nobody's mentioned Josh Harris in this whole thing. From every one of these failures, the only common instance is him. And Ant, you're an inside guy, so if you can just either lightly confirm, a few years ago, Elton Brand, when he was GM, wanted to trade Ben Simmons, and he wasn't allowed to by ownership.
Okay, so let's go a couple things. One,
sorry, I'm rambling.
No. It's very interesting. I don't think, again, now, I don't know that ownership told, first of all, EB's, I don't know that story. I'll find out, all right? The trade of Simmons. I don't know about that act. I don't know about that. I'm thinking about it now, trying to go through it. Here's where I think ownership's flaws came in. They entitled Simmons, right? I think I think that's the major flaw. I mean, Can you blame ownership because Brian Colangelo his wife has Twitter eggs?
I could blame him because he allowed the NBA to bully him into having the Colangelos as part of his organization when they had a plan set in place.
Yeah, it's a pretty good comeback.
They didn't have the toughness and the fortitude to finish.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that's a good comeback. I think one of the issues with Sam, and I was a Sam fan, so I was all aboard the process. I think the problem with Sam is he took it too far, and there was no end in sight. Yeah. But to your point, you say, no. I don't want the Colangelos coming here. So that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, I think there's definitely some culpability there.
And let me ask you this: Ben Simmons' one season in the NCAA, LSU did not make the tournament, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
When was the last time we had a number one pick selected that at least didn't make the tournament in the previous year?
I got to go back and look for one and dones, but I didn't really thought there's a correlation because basketball is different than football, right?
Sure.
I mean, it's about the talent. I mean, you got kids coming out early. Now you go right from high school again. You had that whole thing. So I don't think that was egregious. I mean, he was the clear number one pick. I mean, You had to take him. I mean, I hear people say, like my man Jay says, well, you got to take Ingram. Nobody was taking Ingram. 30 out of 30 GMs are taking Simmons.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if hindsight being what it is, I mean, everybody would have taken Giannis.
Exactly. I'm sorry, brother. I'm up against that. Trying to give you a little extra time. It was a good conversation. You know, I don't like to shut down people, and they get, I have a real issue, and I'm trying to look at it. Now I'm like Frankenstein. He just gave me the electric shock. I come to get Coach. Where is Coach? You know, every morning Coach comes at me.
Yeah, you love it.
Hey, Aunt. I go, hey, Coach. Danny.
Ready to come in?
Well, I love coming to see the guys, so that's always fun. But the coach, like you and I, could be in the middle of conversation, and the coach will just stand there, like staring at you. He doesn't say like he'll just kind of stare at you until we're done talking. You know what I mean?
What, like a lurker?
Yeah.
Like how Daryl Morey's always lurking for James Harden, according to Stephen A. Smith. Coach is always lurking for you.
Danny, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Dan.
Yo, guys. Can you hear me, cuz, all right?
I got you good, Danny.
Yeah, okay, good. All right. Yo, so did I hear you correctly earlier in the earlier segment that you don't even suspect that Ben Simmons has been vaccinated?
That's the word on the street.
You know, he don't mess around with no kind of shots, cuz.
That's the joke. That's the joke, making its rounds, baby.
That's turn around. Yeah, he goes all mixed drinks at the bar for him, cuz. You know what I'm saying? He don't ever have to be worried about being implemented in a murder charge. He ain't shooting. Once again. But seriously, though, yo, this is wild times, cuz.
It is wild times.
Wild times. I mean, ask John Gruden. You know what I'm saying? It's wild. Wild. But what do you think about Ben Simmons playing in that first game at all?
I mean, I keep hearing that he's not playing. He's not going to play. I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea. I don't think they really know. Here's what I think here's what I think they're looking at it. They're looking at it like he wants a check, right? So they're not going to give him a check just for getting his COVID test, right? Like
sit on the bench, right?
Right. Like you're going to have to play. So now it's up to him. Does he need the money that bad? Are you going to play and do the right thing? So I don't think anybody really knows except him.
Oh, so you think it's still mostly on him whether he actually plays.
Yeah, because here's the thing. The Sixers aren't going to work out a deal where you go, all right, well, now we're going to give you a check and you can go back to California. Right? Like, right. You gotta fulfill the nature of your contract by playing. You can't just let him hang around and pay him. If you're the Sixers, you have leverage.
The only reason I'm asking is I want to go that first game so bad I'm doing, but like
I know. Well, I mean, listen, if he's on this team, he's got to be on the bench.
Yeah, they still got to announce his name, I guess, right?
I would think.
All right. Okay. I'll take solace from that.
All right, bro. Yeah. We'll keep you posted on that, babe. I mean, it comes down to the end. He wants to get paid.
He's got to play.
All right. There's no other way around it. Because if you're the Sixers, why would you cut a deal? You don't have to cut a deal.
You don't have to do good by anyone.
Forget about doing good. He didn't do good by you.
No, exactly. So you don't have to.
Well, right. Like, what it's not a charity. What are you serious? Like, if you're the Sixers and he comes here out of the blue, he met with Daryl Morey, EB, and Doc yesterday. And then, might be a little bit mopey, pouty. Now, he meets with those guys. There's only one question. Dude, are you playing? What's your deal? Are you going to join this team? Are you going to play with us? Now, my guess is he still wants out, but he wants to get paid. And so, if I'm Daryl, I say, all right, well, if you want to play, then you play. And then if a deal comes up that we like, that helps us, we'll trade you. But the only way that's going to happen is if you assimilate and play well.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, there's no trade offers.
Yeah.
So if I'm you,
bust it on the court.
Hey Ben, if I'm you, dude, and you want out of here, that's bad. I don't know why you do, but if you do, all right, well, come back and play. Ball out. Go attack the rim. Don't be afraid to go to the line. And I'm sure we'll be able to trade you.
Sounds simple enough to me when you're 6'10". Athletic.
I don't know what else the Sixers would do other than to say that. What good is it for them to say, all right, Ben, well, we'll pay you the contract and you could just go until we trade you? Why?
Does no good. None.
Or you go, there's no other recourse. If you got to button this thing up, how else do you button it up? And then it's up to him to say, well, I want to get paid. Now, do you want to be Le'Veon Bell? And go, I'm out?
Sit out the whole year, yeah.
Let's see. See what happens. At some point, there needs to be an ending. The league doesn't want any of this. And this is why what I heard, and I believe this, is that Clutch, they're going rogue. That this isn't a Clutch thing.
This dude's a mess.
Like Clutch can't control him. They're going, dude, we're embarrassed. You're embarrassing us. This is not how you conduct yourself.
By the way, a couple more remakes. A lot of people tweeted in Ocean's 11.
Yeah, I guess that was about time to be remade.
And then
that's a good story.
The It movie, which was awesome.
The class. But here's the thing. Ocean's 11, the first one, was a classic movie. All those, all those Rat Pack guys.
Exactly.
That was incredible. That was cool to redo it. Like, I liked it.
Did you watch It?
Stephen King?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
That was great.
That's the clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a fear of clowns, so I put myself through hell watching
I didn't see it. I'm
not a clown guy.
I don't like a clown either.
But I watched it. I put myself
I don't even know
through
why
hell.
he exists. Like, what's good about a clown?
Dude, I was terrified. Remember a few years ago, the people that were terrorizing people in clown outfits?
Yeah. You got scared?
Oh, yeah. I was waiting. I was looking all over my shoulder.
You're looking
I was ready to knock one out.
You're looking to punch some clowns.
Dude, I would knock that clown's ass out.
Come here, clown. Clowns and mimes, I don't understand the purpose.
Yeah, screw the mime. No, you're trying to make
that's not even interesting.
No.
Like, what are you doing?
The Metal Man, like all those things.
What's the Metal Man?
The guys that you see them in the street corner in New York, they freeze. It's just like the mime, but they're painted. Like, oh wow,
yeah,
you're really talented.
Yeah, I'm lost on that stuff. Maybe it's just me. Hey, Parks Casino's got a great offer for tomorrow night's game. So they have the great, fabulous sports book at Parks Casino. We're there, in fact, every Thursday. No Cousins Corner this week because of the game. But, look, that sports book is incredible. And it's a big game. And they want to celebrate Eagles-Bucks tomorrow night. You know what they're doing? How about this? The special bet. Yeah, you download the app to your phone. Go to parkscasino.com/PA. Download the app. Look for the special bet. Now, you could be a new customer or an existing customer. Click on the special bet. You get the Eagles plus 50 for the game. Yeah. You bet $50. In fact, you get plus 120 odds. So that means you get $60 back. It's the special bet. Birds plus 50. 5-0. Come on, man. Can't beat that. Get it now. If you don't have the app, if you got it, you're great. Go bet it. You don't have it, download it. ParksCasino.com/PA. Promo code Fanatic. You got to be in PA. You got to be 21. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
The latest with Simmons. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Martin Law, the law firm for injured workers. Visit PAWorkInjury.com. Ben Simmons arrived in the city of Philadelphia a few nights ago. He had to take his COVID test, and yesterday he spoke to members of the Sixers brass. Today, not at practice. He can return to team drills on Friday. Today, he will be doing an individual workout at night. The Sixers practice just concluded. Doc Rivers spoke to the members of the media. He was asked if he was going to play, and he said, "No, I don't know. I can't get into somebody's head." So that's where we're at right now with the Sixers. That's awesome. Eagles getting set for their Thursday night matchup tomorrow when they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In baseball, the Braves make their way to the NLCS, and they will take on either the LA Dodgers or the Gabe Kapler-led San Francisco Giants. So my hell is a Braves-Giants NLCS in the year of 2021. This update is also brought to you by UPSJobs.com. UPS is hiring warehouse workers near you. Apply at UPSJobs.com/shift. That's UPSJobs.com/shift. Make the shift. Make a difference. Keep it locked right here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic. This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Ferguson HVAC.
The Birds have a short week coming off their win this past Sunday in Carolina as Tom Brady and Tampa Bay come into Philly for Thursday night football. The ageless Brady is leading the NFL in passing so far this season, but the Birds' pass defense had 3 picks in Week 5. Darius Slay and company will have to be even better this week if they want to pull off the upset at home. Kickoff is at 8:20 p.m. Temperature will be 69 degrees.
That countdown to kickoff was brought to you by Ferguson HVAC. Ferguson HVAC, your Delaware Valley Train heating and air conditioning distributor.
What day is it?
It's a good day to save at Wawa. Get 15 cents off per gallon when you use the Wawa app to fuel up, now through October. Just pull in and pull up the app. Enter your pump number and pay. You're ready to start fueling and start saving.
We're going to Wawa right now. Oh, and don't forget your phone.
So tap the app and save 15 cents off per gallon at Wawa. Available now through October.
You're still talking? Let's go.
Gotta have a Wawa. Before your morning gives you this.
Ready for that 7:30 meeting?
Give your morning the morning it deserves at Wawa. From savory sizzlies to fresh baked goods to handcrafted coffee or espresso beverages, Wawa has the combination of things to make your morning go smoothly, no matter what combination of things your morning throws at you. Maple Harvest handcrafted beverages are back. Or try the new Ice Spice Caramel Oat Milk Latte. Good mornings start at Wawa.
Hey, it's John Kincaid for Window Nation. You know, a lot of things change this time of year. The leaves change, the temperatures change, your clothing changes. But the one thing that stays constant is the quality windows, installation, and customer service that you get from Window Nation. Plus their amazing fall offer. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free, plus pay nothing for 2 full years. They're never going to cut corners when it comes to quality and transparency from start to finish. Window Nation's expert installers use superior products and cutting-edge techniques to improve and enhance your home. Fall's upon us, which means winter, it's not far behind. Don't get left in the cold. Get 2 windows free with every 2 purchased, plus no down payment, no monthly payment, and no interest payments for 2 years. The time to make the change is now. Call Window Nation, 866-90Nation, or visit windownation.com. Buy 2, get 2 free, make no payments for 24 months. 866-90Nation, or online at windownation.com. Window Nation, the perfect fit.
Why has the Ford F-Series been the best-selling truck for 44 straight years? Because year after year, F-150 continues to be tough to its core. From its military-grade aluminum alloy body to its high-strength steel frame, F-150 is one tough truck. And with its towing and payload capacity and its class-exclusive Pro Power onboard generator, F-150 is up for any job. Check it out at buyfordnow.com and get to your local Ford store. Best-selling claim based on 1977 to 2020 calendar year total sales.
The gym is full of people who believe it's never too early to get ready for next summer. Your local Train Comfort Specialist agrees. That's why they're offering special financing offers and rebates on a new high-efficiency heating and cooling system from Train with a whole house air filtration system to keep the air you breathe clean and safe. The secret to staying cool next summer starts with a hot deal this fall. Visit Train.com to find an independent Train Comfort Specialist near you. It's hard to stop a train. Subject to credit approval.
Bet Rivers Sportsbook wants you to be in control of your football bets. That's why players love the same game parlays at Bet Rivers. Same game parlays let you mix and match player props and game bets and gives a payout boost to the winning combinations you want to root for. Combine 2 bets or combine many. You pick your confidence level and then watch the game unfold. Bet on same-game parlays at BetRivers.com or download the BetRivers app. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Meet Brian Bridges. He's the owner of a tattoo shop in Philadelphia. Although Brian is used to getting email requests for tattoos, he was surprised when he saw one from a well-known celebrity in Los Angeles. So he turned to his American Express Business Platinum Card, which lets him earn 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked through AmexTravel.com. Talk about the sweet life. Built for business by American Express. This story features a fictional character from a fictional business. Terms apply. Learn more at AmericanExpress.com/business platinum. Don't do business without it.
I'm Serena Williams. You watch me live on TV.
And I'm that voice from movies you watch on demand. DirecTV Stream brought us together to save the world.
Maybe not save the world, but DirecTV Stream does bring your live and on-demand favorites together.
Your favorites together.
I just said that.
She just said that.
Introducing DirecTV Stream, the best of live TV and on-demand with no annual contract. Get your TV together at DirecTV.com.
Requires high-speed internet and compatible device. Content varies by package and location. Restrictions apply.
With the help of Cheerios Oat Crunch Almond, I get everyone's morning started with a smile. It has a delicious and hearty combination of the Cheerios you love, whole grain oats, and sliced almonds for an extra crunchy crunch. That's how I set the rhythm for a great day. Look for Cheerios Oat Crunch Almond in your local grocery store.
Call now and order the Piccadilly Inn's world-famous wings, hot and fresh for game day pickup. For food and drink specials, follow them on Facebook.
Meineke is committed to keeping you and your vehicle safe and on the road. Right now, Meineke is offering a semi-synthetic oil change package for only $29.95 with a free tire rotation and battery check. For tires, brakes, batteries, exhaust systems, and more, Meineke, doing car care right.
Hello? Whether you're at home or on the go, listen to 97.5 The Fanatic on Odyssey on your smartphone, Roku, LG Smart TV, Waze, and more. That's Odyssey, AUDACY. Check it out now.
You know, we were talking about burning the Ben Simmons jersey. If you don't want to burn it, Tunis, you know what you can do with it. Bagster, Tunis! Come on, Tunis! A Bagster!
And then bring it to your local food drop-off.
Why, you can eat the jersey?
Clothes drop-off.
Food drop-off.
You get what I'm saying.
Don't forget the Bagster for all of your... Maybe you just want to just dump Ben in a Bagster. That's what Jen says. Just dump him in a Bagster. It's a dumpster in a bag sold at Home Depot, Lowe's, local home improvement stores everywhere for just $29.99. That's right. So here's the deal with the Bagster. So you go to Home Depot, Lowe's, local home improvement stores everywhere, right? Look for it. You buy it, and then you got all kinds of stuff you're doing. You got attic. You got some room in your house. You're remodeling the bathroom. You're cleaning out the basement. All that stuff. Oh, my God, I got so much to do. I could fill, a football field of Bagsters. But it's amazing because they hold 3,300 pounds of waste. It's a big job. And the Bagster can take it on. And the beauty of the Bagster, it's on demand. Yeah, it waits for you to do the work. Go to thebagster.com. The Anthony Gargano telling you to clean it up with the Bagster this autumn. Dumpster in a bag.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's 1:30 across the Delaware Valley. So apparently, Danny Green was asked today whether or not Ben Simmons should apologize. He said,
do you feel like he has to, I don't know how to put this, but like earn your trust back and earn the team's trust back in the sense of, he wasn't here. There may be a sense of, did he quit on us and things like that? Does he have to, apologize or, earn your trust back?
I mean, if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. That doesn't matter to us at this point. We just want everybody to come here, show up, and do their part, do their jobs. I'm not asking him to do anything different than he normally does, to show up to work and do what he normally do, because what he normally does, we're very effective. And you're very good at it. We're number one team in the East. We're not asking you to shoot jump shots. Just come in, be a pro, do your job, and that's what we expect of them. If you apologize, it's cool, but when you guys work with people every day, you don't expect an apology from people not showing up because of family issues or sickness or whatever it may be. They come in and do their job.
All right. You know what? I just find it interesting that Danny Green was really hard on Philadelphia and the fans, who, by the way, were there every step of the way and had been for a long time when Danny Green was here 15 minutes, but, had harsh things to say about the fans. Yet, Danny Green, if he does, he does, he does, he doesn't.
A very different tone. I remember he used the line toward the fans of Philadelphia, have our backs like we have yours.
Yeah.
I don't remember Danny Green
he's
being
got
in
your
my
back,
corner
man.
for anything. If I ever get in an argument with my wife, do I turn around? Is Danny Green there to have my back? No, he's not. He's not back there. If I needed like a $5 bill, wait, is he there?
Dan, yo,
I can't see him. Is he?
What's up, DG?
Is he invisible? Yeah, Danny's,
I see him. You don't see him?
No, I don't see him. But he must be there. He's always got my back, like I always got his.
What's up, Dan? What's up, baby?
But here's the thing that's weird. Ben Simmons doesn't have your back, Danny.
Hey, the next time you get in a brawl, like four dudes or jump you,
Danny's there.
You go like this. Have at me, because you know why? You're going to have to deal with him.
You know what?
You got to deal with my man.
Those four dudes are going to be like, yo, what's this guy talking about? And then they might think I'm crazy.
Yeah,
you know what? Let's leave this dude alone.
You trying to jump me? No problem. You got to deal with this guy. Because he's always got my back.
Oh, man, this guy's crazy. Let's leave this guy alone.
He's like a damn insurance agent.
Like, come on, man. Have our back like we have yours.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does Ben have your back, dude?
Yeah.
As Tyrone calls him, Daniel, because he's not Dan anymore. He's not Danny. He's Daniel Green.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. His whole tone, he could take that down the street.
He dropped the McPhail. If we do, we do. We don't, we don't.
Yeah, I got no time for him, man. Honestly, I just ignore him.
I know that
I love the Sixers.
He's a vital part to this team. He is.
I love the Sixers, and I do. I love them, and I'm a huge Embiid. Tobias. I love those dudes, but I got no time for Danny Green.
No.
I mean, listen. I hope he plays well because it benefits all of us.
Listen, they probably won that series.
But he's one of those dudes. He's just one of these NBA murder. He doesn't live on like in society with the rest.
No.
He's a veteran, been around the league. He's already used to the entitlement deal. So, that's what he is. We don't exist in his world anyway.
Absolutely not.
Eric is in Fox Chase. What's happening?
Hey, guys.
What's cool? What's up, E? What's happening, buddy?
Man, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. What the hell is Ben doing back here? Oh, my God. How do we still have him on the roster?
I know.
What is going on? I can't believe this.
Yeah.
I got to tell my 9-year-old boy and my 5-year-old boy that he came back after I told him he was getting traded. He's their favorite player. And it's just a mess. I know
it sucks. I do too. I feel bad. Listen, I just don't even understand it, right? Like, it makes no sense that we're in this situation because there's no reason for it.
Now, all he has to do is come in and play hard and take a few shots. That's all he has to do. Make a few dunks at 6'10". Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I have a story for you guys. It's a burning jersey story. I did it a few times, whether I'm proud of it or not. But so me and my buddies went out to San Francisco the year after the Super Bowl when T.O. was all up to Annex doing sit-ups in the driveway. So we took a T.O. jersey out there, and we had a bonfire with it with a bunch of San Francisco fans. Those guys all pitched in, too, because they didn't like him either. But my point is... Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm listening. I heard the end of the story.
No, my point is we burn the jersey, and 15 years later now I like T.O. The point is that maybe after all this is said and done, Ben comes back and gives us hopefully a resurgence or something like that.
I hear you. Listen, Eric, I hear you, right? Like, here's the bottom line. You're leaving the door open that, something could happen. And listen, I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. Maybe it does, right? Like, maybe the whole thing is what it is, right? Like, there's a come to Jesus, or there's an epiphany, or whatever happens, and he realized the errors of his ways, and that is what it is. I don't know. Could that happen? Yeah, it could happen. Do I think it'll happen? No. I mean, he's exhibited nothing but petulance. So does that change on a dime? Probably not. Right? Like, especially when I hear about yesterday, it felt like all he's here for is for the paycheck. So if that's the case, then it can't change. He's the one that's got to change. Not Doc Rivers, not Daryl Morey, not Joel Embiid, not the fans. He's the one who has to change. And until he realizes that, there's really nothing to say.
Well, that one dude wants it to be Embiid to change. I recall it earlier today.
Yeah, the guy on that Ben gave him a 50 spot to call.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's go to Jarrett. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Jarrett.
Yo, boys. How we doing today?
What's going on, Jarrett?
All right, so I'm not able to call in tomorrow because I'm working, so I've got to.
Oh, this is Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Come on, Chick-fil-A. You got to call Ads Chick-fil-A.
I was trying to. He told me I couldn't go through with that.
No, listen. We'll tell him. We'll explain to him.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think part of the big key offensively, at least tomorrow, is you need to take advantage of their bad pass defense. Now, granted, that might be because a lot of teams are running against them, whatever, but I think you need to find creative ways to get the ball into Sanders and your wide receivers' hands. I don't know if I hope that we at least block up screenplays a little better this week, if that's what we go towards, because against Carolina's defense, they were not blocking well. The O-line wasn't really getting out there too far, and I think Goddard probably missing this game doesn't help with that.
Yeah.
I think compared with him and Ertz, you're losing a lot in terms of athleticism. And then defensively, you touched on it earlier, you need to make Brady feel it early and often, especially up the middle.
Yep.
And with the plethora of weapons they have, I think you just need to say, hey, we're going to take two out of the three guys away, make him beat you with one guy. I don't really have a preference as to who that one guy is. I think it's going to be tough doing that regardless. But if you can hold him to...
Well, I mean, you got to figure Slay... Well, here's the problem. The problem they have is this, right? Now, even without Gronk, they still have two decent tight ends in Howard and Brate, right? Like, so...
Yeah.
They still have that. They also have, Jones out of the backfield's pretty good too, right? So...
And Fournette's really come along as a runner from last playoffs and the start of this season.
Too. Yeah, he has, and he gets the ball out of the backfield as well. So I'm with you. And, they're a beast, right? You got to hope Brady's hand's messed up. And, defensively, you're going to have to figure out how to, keep – and I hear what you're saying. My biggest fear is Antonio Brown or Godwin. I don't think Evans is going to hurt you as much, especially if Slay is on him.
Yeah.
But I think Godwin and Brown could torch you.
And out of those three, I think Evans is debatably the most easily contained.
Agreed.
Especially with a guy like Slay that can match up with him a little better. But when you're sticking Avonte on Antonio Brown, I think that's a bit of a recipe for disaster. And I don't think Nelson necessarily has the talent to keep up with Godwin as well.
Yeah, if you ask me, the guy because I hear you, and I'm an Antonio Brown. He looks great this year. He came in. Brady loves him,
yeah.
So I fear him. I get this weird feeling that Godwin might be a problem tomorrow.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. And then a quick Phillies point as well. What are your thoughts on the Kevin Long hitting coach signing?
Yeah, I just saw that.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I
think
thought
it's
so
nice
too.
Bringing a guy in that's had success building up guys with a little less talent down in Washington, and a guy that Bryce has been with before and had some success with. So, and I mean,
yeah, I just saw. I thought the same thing. Yeah, I liked it. I agree. Chick-fil-A, great call, man. I agree with it. I thought that was a smart move. I like it.
Is it wrong of me? No offense to hitting coaches and pitching coaches, because I would love to be one. That'd be cool. Sometimes I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
Oh, I do.
Do you? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like I thought
I believe that.
Pitching coach because of strategy. Like who was the guy? Chris Young, 2 years ago. His only method was, throw fastballs high.
Now, Rich Doobie was a good pitching coach.
Okay.
He was a really good pitching coach. I'm a big believer in both. Listen, they are what they are, right? Like, I'm not saying it's the end all be all, but I do believe that they're important, and I think there's good ones and bad ones.
Well, and sometimes they hurt you. Like, look at Rhys Hoskins, right? It's not like Clentac was the hitting coach, but Clentac hired the hitting coach that wanted to do,
well, that was an organizational thing.
Yeah.
That was organizational.
And look what happened to Hoskins.
Yeah. No, I'm a big believer in it. I do. I believe in that. I thought it's a good. I like where the organization is. I have to tell you, I think Dombrowski is sharp. I think they made some good hires. I think Mattingly was a good hire.
Yeah.
I think they got some good people. Like, they have made it a point, and this is what gives me hope about the Phillies. They have made it a point to go and get back to baseball.
Yes.
They got a lot of baseball teachers, they've gone back to it. I'm excited about the Phillies.
Yeah,
because they have a long way to go. Like, listen, I'm not saying, to be ready next year. Let's see. I just trust there's a lot of good eyes. Right? They got a hell of a scouts.
Yep.
They got some really good people.
And I love that Dombrowski, listen, Didi Gregorius had an awful season, but he signed to a 2-year deal, making a decent amount of money for his age and his lack of production.
Yeah.
And Dombrowski straight up said, we'll be in the market for a shortstop.
Yeah.
He said Didi could fight for the job. He could be here next year, but we're going to be in the market for a shortstop. And there's like 6 legit shortstops that are going to be free agents this year.
No, I mean, listen, the key is going to be Big John. All right? JM.
The old luxury tax.
Yeah, John
Now,
Middleton.
some money's coming off the books this year.
Right, but you're going to have to, but if you're really going to try to compete, you're going to have to go into the luxury tax. But I do believe, I think they got good people. I actually am more bullish on the Phillies' future now than I have been in a long time, since the end of the Charlie, Rubin, that whole crowd.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I love where this group. I trust Dombrowski. I know some of the scouts.
I mean, Clentac was a bad idea from the jump.
Yeah, there's a guy who pitched a long time in the majors, Mike Koplov, who's one of the great scouts. He's a great baseball man. I know him. I mean, they have a lot of great people there. I trust those guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm hopeful.
Yeah, I love that they hired Clentac after he didn't even get the GM job at the team he was working with in the Angels.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, no, we'll take you. How'd that work out?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Jake, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Jake.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Jake?
I got a quick Jersey story for you. So I had a Ben Simmons jersey, and after the playoffs, of course, like a lot of people, I was ready to burn it, get rid of it somehow. And I got so lucky. Someone actually traded me a sweatshirt for their jersey. I thought that was incredible. I'm like, what on earth do you want this jersey for? But you know what? I wasn't going to say no.
So you got the trade. You made the trade. What was the sweatshirt you got in return?
It's a 1985. It says Flight 1985. It's an Air Jordan jersey.
Really?
Or sweatshirt. Yeah. It's pretty nice, too. Good material. Seems pretty hefty. I don't know.
That was a good trade, man.
Yeah, right? I got something out of it. It's awesome.
You're like a GM, dude. You're like Howie with those trades.
Me in there.
I like it, man.
Yeah. But so my Ben Simmons point was yesterday when I was listening to Mike's show, I couldn't believe how many people I was hearing that were backing up Ben. We're trying to make a point of why it's good that he's returning. Because in my eyes, even
all right,
if
so
he comes in and plays...
Let's stop you for 1 second.
Yeah.
All right. When people say they're happy for him to return, what they're thinking about is, all right, it could be best for the team if he shows up and he plays the best of what he could be. Like, that's what they're thinking. Unless they're on the Ben's payroll and they're just getting paid for their opinion. But I do think a lot of people are just saying that because they're hopeful everything got worked out and he's ready to play and be the player he's supposed to be.
I mean, I would hope so too, but like in my eyes, even if he does play first, the only thing that's going to happen is, we'll kill it in the regular season again, and then he'll go hide in the dunker spot for the playoffs, and we'll lose another second-round playoff. And I don't know. I just never wanted him to come back. I was hoping he'd stay in L.A. But
yeah, I hear you. Listen, I get you in a lot of ways, man. When we talk about this thing, it's just disappointing. It's a drag. Thank you, Jake. It's just a drag. Nobody wants to deal with this. I don't know about you. I get excited for the start of new seasons. Well, like the NHL, we got like 5 games tonight or whatever. And we got the Flyers on Friday.
Flyers or hockey on TNT tonight.
I know. I'm excited. I'm going to watch. Yeah. So you get excited, right? Like it's new season. Let alone, Sixers are back, right? Like we love the Sixers. They're back. Like you want to get excited for the season.
Clap your hands, everybody.
The last thing you want is this mess. This drama-filled angst.
Just a dark cloud over it,
Yeah,
man.
nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody wants to deal with that. And that's the shame of it. And that's why, I feel terrible for the fan base. They just want a new season. Like, say what you want. I don't know about you, but the newness of a season, it always cleanses. As bad as that loss was, a new season cleanses that.
Yeah, it sure does. It definitely does. And but unfortunately, I'm not feeling cleansed right now, man.
Well, you can't feel cleansed because you got him acting a fool. I mean, let's be real, right? Like, you got him acting, like a petulant brat. And it's not, I'm coming back into town. I want to make this work. Hey, everybody, I'm back. Sorry. Let's go. Let's go win this thing. He does that, you're on board. They ain't doing that. Everybody, thanks for hanging. We love you. We'll see you in the morning. Game day.
Fanatic Sports Update.
The latest with Simmons. I'm Andrew Salchunas.